points. And there's something about the coming of age of some of the younger Angaston blokes and how they gel. But they're a pacey side, whereas Willaston do play with they're a bit more of a bigger sort of physical mob. And it's going to be a really interesting tussle. Starting with the ruck, honestly. It's got to start from the middle.
It will. Angus Adams versus Saxon Evans is going to be a great matchup.
Absolutely. And of
but
course,
we're going to actually just go quiet for a moment to allow the officials to do their thing. And that's brilliant. Board member Craig Castile paying homage to the Paramonk people who are the traditional owners of the lands on which we gather.
Do you know who's singing the national anthem?
I don't know. Very well done.
Absolutely. All right, as teams break away, fantastic sight here. The ground is in absolutely spectacular condition, and weather couldn't be more perfect.
And the crowd is absolutely built up, and you can feel the buzz.
Bit of excitement here. It's been a long time since
both these teams, long time since they've won a premiership. Angaston 21 years, Willaston 25.
Yeah, it's I can actually remember the '99 grand final that Willaston won. It's
a lot of us have tried to forget it.
Oh, I know, but it's one of those things where that was the last year of me playing footy in the BLG. Actually,
wow.
So back in ancient history, but just having a look at these sides, the Panthers side comes in, they're going to be underdogs. Willaston have been fantastic, very professional, but there's a lot of talent in that Angaston side, and a lot of it's young local talent.
A lot of it is, but there's also some key recruits. Luke McInerney's final series has been on another level. His first semi-final against South Gawler, he would have had 30 touches and 15 marks as a halfback flanker. He really dominated that game at a level that's rarely seen in regional footy.
Yeah.
But then you've got Gavin Shepherd, the forward that's come to Angaston last season. His work up the ground, this season, his work up the ground is unparalleled. He will lead all the way past the halfback flank, which opens the space for Jed Durden behind him. That's why Jed Durden's kicked so many goals this season, because he's got space to work into.
He's a gun.
Shepherd is a gun. He took 10 marks in last week's games, 5 contested, 5 uncontested, but also 1-2 clearances while winning 3 hit-outs in the ruck himself.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be coaching when in 2014 we won the premiership at Portland, and he was a key player in that. We had the luxury of playing on a half-forward flank, where he's equally as good below his knees as he is above it, and you can play him anywhere inside that forward 50. But just don't let him. He hates playing on the wing. We try to play him on the wing a bit, but he likes getting down the ground from that half-forward line, and he is a very, very, very good footballer.
And I was remiss in not introducing our boss at the South Australian footballer, Luke Hosey. Luke, welcome aboard.
No, g'day. How are you, mate? All right. And Dan as well. I hadn't been here for a while. And
Good to see you, Luke. It's been a while. You're doubling my pay today, aren't you?
Yeah, tripling.
Tripling it. There we go. Fantastic.
I do like the sound of that.
Invoices by quarter I'll be running with.
Actually, Mike said before that he's just doubling he's doubling his invoice for a particular reason, wasn't it, Mike?
Yes, we will be, but we won't go into that.
Let's hope we get
as
some.
Long as I get paid.
Let's hope we get some refreshments because my voice gets sore. Getting onto the Donnybrooks, guys, we've got to have a look at this team. I saw them just skip over the line, calling the game against Tanunda over at Freeling, and they just kept coming all day. And there's a couple of young fellas there, young Matteo and Mondello were absolutely
electric. But
Heath
it's
Growden
the old
really
guys
didn't
like
show up.
Josh Waldhooter has been magnificent. Growden didn't actually play because of a
That's right, with the hamstring awareness.
High hamstring / glute injury.
Waldhooter was well
he
held.
Is back in today.
Waldhooter was well held by young Porter that
But
day
that
too.
did create space around him.
Go the Donnybrooks.
Michael Clinch at halfback is one of the best readers of the football. He will take instep marks and he will set things up like a quarterback from the halfback line.
No, the day's really set for a guy like Isaiah McKenzie to really dominate.
He and Justin Hoskins are crucial to what.
And he's starting deep in the forward line too.
How much of the ball Ash Fry get? He will just get stacks.
Magnet. Yeah,
He's a magnet.
It'll be a really good game. We're looking forward to this. The centre bounce is about to happen.
Umpire
the sirens
Prentice,
go.
one of the golden whistle winners for the BLG, calling up. And Saxon Evans gets the first tap down. And Tyson Erlin with the bowl. Sorry, Connolly it is. Fry with that little kick away.
Joe Holloway takes it. There's
with a mark, not paid.
Very tight in the clinches.
Yeah, Ash Fry's
Angus to get the ball away.
They'll all be
Quick
20 to 30 metre little dogs.
And there's Shepherd, the man we've been talking about with the first mark of the game, inside forward 50.
He's a gun.
That is so important, and that sets the tone. His first quarter last week was of a standard rarely seen.
He was best on ground for us in 2014. He kicked 4 goals. He likes a big stage.
Can't say I've seen a lot of Angaston this year. What I have seen though is they're playing a really good contested style. So
goes back.
Got it.
That's Reddick.
And straight through the middle.
That's a good
That's
start.
first goal to the Panthers.
Especially with your key forwards getting their first grab, their first kick. That gives them confidence for the day. You know, doesn't matter who you are.
And
you clunk that
a
first
player
one,
we
you
haven't
kick
mentioned for
the
the Panthers, Steve Summerton, former Port Adelaide Magpies League captain, last week had 12 clearances, 30 touches. And his first quarter, he tore Tanunda to pieces.
I've got to take your word for it because I was over on the Murray River fishing. No fish, unfortunately. But, yeah, it's ball up again.
Evans gets his hand to it on this occasion.
Back heel by Hoskins there to clear the ball.
Ruska beaten to the ball by Clinch on that occasion.
They've
So
got
we'll have a
Shepherd
ball
playing
up.
in that good spot too. He's about 30 to 40 metres out from goal where he can run. Here he is again.
Dylan Tuckwell's kick inside 50 is fantastic.
Sean Childs with the handball back. Clear and kick across the face of goal. There's Clinch again.
There's the man.
Just beautiful delivery out of the back lines.
If Willaston get open, using the width of the Tanunda Oval, they're going to be very hard to stop.
Down the line, Jack Miles cut that one off by hand. But Willaston now, they're caught.
Henschke's been caught there.
So ball over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in on Willaston's half forward flank on the outer side.
They're calling it a free kick to Angaston.
Oh. Interesting call. I'm not sure. There's McInerney bringing the ball back.
Long high kick
Shepherd
into the
flies. Couldn't quite get to it. That little hat kick goes out of bounds on the full, so Willaston will take over just past the wing.
Dan, do you actually think that helps Willaston playing on a smaller ground than their vast expanses at their ground?
Well, I think since the redevelopment here at Tanunda, it's actually
not a
been
small ground anymore.
No, it's been expanded by 10 metres wider. It's 8 metres longer. It's been a significant expanse here now. It's actually the same size as the covered stadium in Melbourne at Docklands now on the deck. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So gone is the postcard park sort of days. And I think that Willaston will be able to use that extra width, whereas this is actually significantly larger than Angaston's oval now. So Angaston have played their oval very well for many years.
Now Evans got the tap down, uncontested.
Yeah, just looking at it, it is bigger, isn't it?
It is significantly larger. There's been $14 million spent on the whole redevelopment.
Those wings are now so much deeper. It's easy to get caught out there, and we've seen that in the earlier games today. Evans with the back tap. Willaston get that quick kick out. Here they come, the Donny Brooks.
Wildhooter.
And the surface is superb here.
Absolutely.
Josh Wildhooter now with the ball.
And again, that breakout use from the wing half forwards, really classy stuff by Willaston, nice and clean. And Wildhooter's leading deep from the square creates that space, and that's really important.
I went out for a walk before the game into the
good.
cricket wicket area, and yeah, it's in fantastic nick. Absolutely, yeah, there's not a blade of grass out. So.
And that would please Stuart Swan and the Cricket Club Committee.
Absolutely.
Swanee, good man, very good man.
So it's a miss by Wildhooter. Would have thought the little breeze that blows up Maria Street from the south would be helping Willaston
Left
today.
of screen has been the scoring end all day.
Absolutely.
Despite where the wind's been blowing, that's been the end. As Angaston get the ball here.
Yeah, we're in a predominantly southerly
Sending the ball
wind
long,
pattern.
but that goes out of bounds on the full, so Willaston will regain.
Very strong Willaston contingent out there on the eastern side of the oval. There's a whole heap of them out there.
How's Tommy Corcoran been going this year?
Corcoran's been very good.
Another one from the Port Districts Football Club that has come.
Isaiah
with,
McKenzie sells some candy.
McKenzie really good on that occasion. The left foot kick pops it up high.
That is
really good mark taken despite the defensive pressure coming.
Brilliant mark.
that's young Louis Mondello, isn't it?
I think it is.
Is that Luigi
so.
Mondello?
Number 30, I think it is when he turns.
There we
Yes,
go,
spent a
yep.
fair bit of time at Central Districts this season, but back with the Donnybrookes now.
Yeah, Angaston have raided Port Districts, which is good to see. They've got McInerney, Shepherd, and
Jenner.
Tommy Corcoran, and all-
Shannon Jenner as well.
Sharon Jenner. I meant
Shannon.
Sharon?
Hey.
Is that his mum?
Yeah, they've done a number on districts.
Oh,
It's good.
dear.
been
Louis
good.
Mondello has missed it by come off his knee.
Got some good talent.
Little shock, but yeah, and that's what clubs do. Generally, when you get one player, it's very easy to get his mates.
Sure. You got 4 good ones there.
And they all deliver for Angaston, which is really important.
There's a fantastic mark there, again by
Good
Clinchy.
strong mark. Clinch read the ball better than everyone else. That's what he does for a living.
Erdl's a talent, Michael Clinch, driving the ball deep inside the
Here we
forward
go.
50.
This is a big deep entry pass. McInerney
Fantastic
beneath
defensive mark there.
and done what he's done all final series. Just read the ball better than everyone else. He went to play on, got himself into a bit of trouble there, but comes back onto that right foot, goes long. But there's Clinch flying.
Clinch has got the ball, drills it.
Little short pass from
Fantastic.
Clinch, and that's a
Use of the
perfect
ball.
entry pass.
Teeks, can we call Angaston now the Wharfies? Because they're all working for Flinders Port. So
There are, it's probably a little touch of that, and you don't ever mess with the Wharfies. I think that's something that a lot of people would be aware of. You don't mess with the Wharf.
The Angaston
Coming in
Wharfies,
now.
you probably wouldn't have thought of that terminology a few years
Good
ago.
connection
Who's that? There's hit the
and
post.
hit the post. So Willaston, a couple of misses to start the game.
Young Deacon Davis looking pretty good. We did note in our last broadcast together, Teeks, that he was missing for a majority of that game.
Didn't have a great game,
No.
but he's had a fantastic season, and I would expect him to bounce back today. A number of those Willaston players in that game were unnaturally quiet.
That's a critical mistake out there by Angaston with that short pass. They're giving Willaston every opportunity to rebound the ball deep into their forward 50.
So boundary throw in. Evans gets front position. Ball comes
Mondello.
down to Willaston. There we go.
Hoskins
Justin Hoskin on the right.
missed again.
And he has missed what for him is an absolute gimme.
That's 2 sodas they've missed in the last couple of minutes with Luigi as well. Yes.
Very, again, like, if I can reference last night's football match, unfortunately.
Don't.
But the lack of two-sided football is a key indicator there. That's a fantastic mark there by, is that McInerney?
No, that was
No.
Corcoran on that
Corcoran.
occasion. Corcoran going out wide. He's found Shepherd. Shepherd sells a bit of candy, comes back in on the right.
Good use of the ball.
He's looking for Durden. Well defended on that occasion. Good mark taken. Willaston coming out now. Good
Mondello
take on the wing. Mondello,
over to Earlham. Earlham attacking the ball. The skipper.
the alpha. Good
That's
work.
a good smother there by the skipper.
Desperation work from Jack Miles. He's pushing towards the boundary, and that is a huge win for Angaston.
Well done.
That's last week's stats.
Deacon Davis just pushed over the boundary there. Good work from Jack Miles. He's part of that very, very elite defensive 6 for Angaston, who are the tightest back 6 in the comp. Hoskin with the handball. Growden, he's caught in a tackle by Tuckwell. Lost the ball in the tackle. Ball just bobbles around. There's Jaden Watson, gets the handball off, but Tommy Ryan intercepts, kicks the ball long out, looking for Shepherd. Handball inside is good to Summerton, who pops the ball up. Benny Antoni now, he can break on that left foot of his.
Skill and pace, and that's a kick off
That
his
was
shin.
horrible from Ben Antoni.
Could end up well though if it goes out of bounds.
I don't think it will.
Doesn't even do that. Sean Childs able to mop up. So Willaston can rebound from here.
It's quite comfortably a 4-goal breeze if they use it right, but it comes down to skills.
Angaston now bring the ball back in. There's a really good mark taken by Stevie Rusker. Rusker's first quarter last week was outstanding. He kicked 3 points in the first half.
Goals into the breeze are worth double, and Willaston have missed 2 sodas. That
Distance isn't a problem here for Rusker. Accuracy might be a problem.
He's going to have to. He's got to be aiming at the right post. It will swing across.
Got it.
No,
gone
the
too
wind has
far.
just taken that hard.
There's a good mark.
Hasn't
inside.
even made the distance, and that's a great mark on the post on
That'll
that
be Jed
occasion.
Durden has taken a very strong grab there. Is that Jed or is that young Dylan Tuckwell around there?
That's Durden, definitely. Tuckwell cannot be mistaken for a key forward.
Well, they named him at full forward. Oh no, there he is, number 34. He's
Yes, Jed Durden, his first goal of the game.
Point.
Sorry,
Missed
minor
it.
score. That's a big miss. They would have really put Willaston under some pressure.
just a shout out
Hoskin to bring it in.
young Benny Burgermeister, Angaston boy. He's currently on a pre-end of season trip in Bali. I got bumped into his father, so hope you're listening there, Ben.
Zach Hensky now kicks it,
Kicks it
centres
to
the
no-
ball, but really no one home. Angaston able to mop up through Archie Haddon. That ball out wide,
Jay
not quite
Shannon.
that clean. There's Summerton.
Summerton.
He's had to go a long way back to Reinke. Reinke goes back and finds Summerton.
Taking some pace out of the game, sucking a few seconds off the clock into the breeze.
And that ball, that's a terrible kick from Summerton. Willaston have now got the ball. They can drive this ball deep if they want to, but they go backwards. There's Clinch in the middle of the ground on his own. He goes back and just takes the pace off it.
Can't help but think that Willaston have missed a trick here on the with the use of the wind in the first quarter.
There's Cormac in the middle.
Clever hand there, good hands off.
There's a goal.
Earlham going into open goal.
Tyson
goal by
Earlham,
Tyson.
the alpha. That's a captain's goal if ever I've seen one.
Word is from the Willaston boys that he had a good spray tan yesterday as well. Tyson, ready for the big day.
I'm sure he's had a wax as well.
Had a wax.
Are you letting them know about it? Doesn't chew his fingernails, you know that?
I was fortunate enough to have a year with him at Willaston when I was assistant coach with Ocker, and he never left the mirror. He was always in front of the mirror.
His hair is always immaculate, even if he's got a hat on.
Yes, always immaculately dressed.
Schubert in the ruck now, gets the tap. Cormac gets the kick out though. Henschke couldn't control the mark. That's a good kick around the corner.
Holloway's given it a fair roost, and she's out of bounds.
Missed everything. So Angaston will get the ball in the back pocket. Reinke to take it.
Corbin Schubert looks a little bit undersized in the ruck.
He is an undersized backup ruckman, but he bats well above his average.
Haven't seen much of the great man yet, Sammy Walt.
He's still working his way out of the nursing home.
He's just rolling around the 50-metre arc. I'm sure he'll get...
It's a good mark from Tuckwell.
He's a good local young servant. He's been fantastic for a long time. Oh, there's a clash on the wing.
Two Angaston players,
lack of
Kvaterski and
Schluter medal winner as
Jenna, ran into each other.
Yeah, I think there's a corky there by young Kvaterski.
He's up. He's pretty tough. He'll jog that off.
Sean Childs moving the ball out to the flank. Never mind the microphone hitting the table from our host. Hope nobody's deaf. It's a fantastic running grab by Isaiah McKenzie. Fast ball movement by Mondello. Willaston with a flying shot on goal outside of the boot by Zach Henschke is a minus scored.
Yeah.
Possibly no score at all. In fact, out of bounds on the full. So there's a lot of missed football going. I can say it's not really elevated itself to the standard of the game to start with.
Often happens in grand finals, though, doesn't it? The
Both teams
nervousness.
just feeling each other out at the moment.
Dylan
As Tuckwell now
just
with the
carves
ball
space.
into space. Durden cut off by Clinch on that occasion. That kick really let himself down. That handball over the top. Fry goes looking for it. But a good take for the Panthers. Kvaterski now too strong through the hips.
There's a free kick been paid to Tuckwell that's coming back.
Bit lucky.
Bit lucky. It was held without the ball, but it should have been advantage on.
Poor old Ash Fry just couldn't quite get it.
Oh, well,
Ball out to the wing. Angaston send it forward.
Summerton out on his own. He's got a
How
paddock.
does he get that far open?
You're clever, aren't
The
you?
most dangerous player in the league. That ball, good
Shepherd.
lead from Shepherd. A beautifully weighted kick. Perfect delivery on the wharf.
Absolutely. It's dead pocket to be kicking from, though. This is going to be a very tough kick. Now he's going short into the forward 50.
And chopped off by Willaston.
That's
and
a fantastic
really
tackle.
good tackle. That is desperation
And
footy. That's what you
they've called
expect
it.
in a grand final.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they've paid it holding the ball. That's a courageous umpiring decision as well, which you do like to see.
Young Mazzio there, he took an extra step.
Rusker sends the ball in. But excellent
Sean
work
Childs.
defensively from Sean Childs. He is an icon of the game. One of my favourite all-time footballers of any level.
Starting to get a bit self-flagellating there, mate.
Well,
Just hold
there
up
may
with
be a restraining order in place.
that. Are you still licking his windows?
I just leave a little love hearts
Ooh,
on
he's
his
made him
windows.
earn it there. He's made him earn it
That's
there. I don't
grand
think
final
that was-
footy.
I don't think there was anything too nasty about that.
Growden really strong though, took the mark.
no, it's a grand final.
That's it. McInerney let him know.
Plays on quickly. Down the line.
Big pack forms.
Big fly from Schubert.
Take no prisoners in a grand final.
Tommy Ryan just taking a big hit there on the body. He's about 400 years old, isn't he, Tom Ryan?
Oh, he's getting grey like me.
Yeah.
Not that
Oh,
old.
that's a
Great
fantastic tackle
Great
by
tackle on
Mackenzie.
that occasion. Ball comes back. Corbin Schubert takes the mark. He's a backup ruckman. This is his weakness, his kicking.
That's a fantastic
It's a pretty
kick
good
down
kick
the
on
line
this
to Shepherd.
occasion.
The ball's cleared.
Ben
Antoni's going to
Antoni
get it.
takes it beautifully.
And
That's another horrible kick. He's going to have to work that out.
It's too cute. That was well too cute in the circumstances.
He didn't have a left boot.
Excellent tackle there.
That's
on
twice
Clinch.
he's been caught without having a left foot.
Exactly. Mondello won't give the ball back at the moment, so
He tried to kick on his left boot earlier, hit his shin. That one there, it come off the toe of his foot on his left boot.
it's pretty bad at this stage of the
Jenner sends the ball long.
Shepherd with Summerton snapping the ball. Nobody back. Boys fly high.
That's the
And a surfer
advantage of
point.
Shepherd, though, because he brings the ball front and square, and that's exactly where Summerton was sitting.
He's just committing himself to the contest, isn't he?
Yep. But he's bringing the ball front and centre, and actually the Angaston forwards are knowing where to go.
But at least 2 players tend to fly with him.
Ash Fry just got bowled over by Jay Shannon there and
Yeah, he
appealed
did,
to the
didn't he?
umpire. It looked a bit floppy, that one.
Yeah, very.
Ash Fry, pretty happy that it's overcast today. Didn't have to wear any sunscreen.
No.
Isaiah McKenzie.
McKenzie, beautiful
again.
take, that left foot kick around the corner. Just didn't come off.
And the Angaston skipper there.
Good work from Tommy Ryan on that occasion.
Tommy Ryan. Good defensive work.
You expect the game to be played a bit harder and umpires to be let it go a little bit more in a grand final.
I think so. All's fair in love and war.
That's what people pay to watch for a grand final. Ball in now. Adams with the tap. Roves his own ball, gets the handball out, but Willaston are there. Evans is opposite number.
That's
Got paid
fantastic
for
by
throwing the
Tuckwell.
ball. Tuckwell really getting in and amongst it. He has grown so much as a player in the last 18 months. Goes short, finds Haddon on the wing.
Young Archie Haddon. He's a good product of the multi-generational. That's a great kick.
And there's
Shepherd.
Gavin Shepherd on the lead, taking it at full stretch.
Plays on
Wheels
quickly.
and goes on quickly, puts the pressure on.
Jay
Angaston.
Shannon. He's got it.
There we go. A flying shot on goal. Angaston just sending the ball at every opportunity, putting all the pressure on the goal line.
That's 3 or 4 marks now to Shepherd inside 50.
It's just, he's continually present and offering it up. And he's dragging, as you said earlier, Luke, he's dragging 2 players with him that frees up that roll-on play. And they're not trying to be too cute into the wind. They're actually just trying to play really good controlled footy. And I've got to give it, though, Dylan Tuckwell's work off half-back through the centre.
Really good,
His
isn't it?
defensive
Tuckwell
tackling
is
has
the
been
unsung
fantastic.
hero of this team.
He's
I
a real
think
engine
he
room.
is so important.
But we all, as I said, we all know the importance of a great forward or a very good forward. And, you know, Shepherd gives a presence.
Adams with a
and
good
if not,
back
he
tap on that
brings it front
occasion.
and centre.
Hoskin
And,
tackled well.
Summerton's been front and centre twice now to balls that have hit the ground at the front of the deck.
Yep. Angus Adams
Adams
just
with the
continuing to
tap.
punch through.
Beautiful pick-up off half-back from Jack Miles. Horrible kick. But here we go. Corcoran's good enough to make it look good.
Controlling the ball, and he
Goes
sold
back.
his teammate.
There's Haddon now under pressure. Able to get the ball away. There's a really good kick under pressure. Angus Adams.
Hoskin, did he play on?
Good
No.
run-down tackle.
Yeah, when I was talking to Jamo early in the pre-season, Mike, and he said that they'd picked up Shepherd, and I said he is an absolute gun. That was in the pre-season. So.
Hoskins pushes the ball deep in the forward 50, and Jack Miles is taking a great mark back there, defensively strong. Dylan Tuckwell is free. He's got acres. You've got to commit to the ball, son. Go for it. Well done.
Really
Tyson
good
Earlham's
tackle
really,
there.
and he's
Earlham was taken down by Ruska. That's holding the ball.
Good contest from everyone.
Good contest, I would suggest. That
Ruska
was
really
played on.
imposing himself at the moment. He's looking in for options. Goes long. Why wouldn't he with Shepherd down there?
And he's back
Shepherd
in there.
flies and takes that mark.
There's that 4th or 5th mark in the quarter.
It's shades of last week where his first quarter was just unbelievable.
They've almost got to make a move. You can't let him off the leash like this. He'll kill you.
The thing is, he's that awkward player, isn't he? Yeah, he's 6'3", he's athletic.
He's good below his knees. He's good in
and
the
he's
air.
strong. Yep. So who do you put on him?
But he's smart. He'll kick it.
He's given it every opportunity. That is a
And
fantastic.
straight through the middle. Shepherd for his second.
He's one of the best players I was ever fortunate enough to be coaching, actually, Shep.
So that's a handy little lead, given that we're looking at the Barossa scoreboard. Willaston 1 goal 4-10, a trailing Angaston into the wind, 3 goals 2-20. It's not without opportunity, Willaston, and they've coughed it up in the first quarter.
And we really do have to give credit to Angaston's recruiting officer, Craig Harvey, who has put this team together.
When you can get in guys like Corcoran, you know, Shepherd, obviously.
Somerton,
Shannon, etc.
Is there a few sheep went into freezers, did they? Or I don't know.
Bit of wine.
It's all legal.
Oh, I'm sure.
Quick
Young
kick there for
Mazzio,
Willaston. That's
that
a
was
really good.
fantastic.
There's Sam Walton, the
Sam,
grand
Sammy.
old man of Willaston. Is breeding his own team at the moment with his lovely partner Talitha.
fantastic work there by the young Willaston forward.
Great mark. That's a mark or a
They're
goal.
not going to pay that. That's rolled through off of Young East. And unfortunately didn't control the ball before it went over the line, so it's going to call a point.
Just bad luck there for Willaston. Things not rolling the Donnybrooks way early in the game.
Especially with the breeze.
Jack
As
Ryan centering
we're
ball there
7
was
minutes
fantastic.
into the first quarter.
Have a look at the size of this crowd too. It's absolutely
It
huge.
is
What do you reckon? 5?
6 at least.
5 or 6?
Yeah, there was
6 is the basic minimum for a BLG grand final. I think we're at that.
before the B grade grand final started. There was already 4,500 had been through the gates.
Okay.
High ball.
The biggest crowd I've seen was at Freeling a number about 5 years back, and I reckon there was about 7 or 8 there that day.
And last year dwarfed that at Lindau.
Yeah. Freeling that day, it was about 28 degrees too, so probably helped
I do remember.
Yes, so do I. It was a great day.
because you won.
We did. Yeah, last 10 under premiership.
Benny Schiller took Rusker out of the game,
Yes.
both in the semi-final and the grand final.
The smallest blanket running around in a
Lockie
in a paddock.
Agar's great game that day,
He was
as
unbelievable,
did
wasn't
young Aaron Fechner.
Yep.
Good work there. Clinched juggled that mark under pressure from Shannon.
Willaston have got to make the most of their multiple forward
They
movements.
come back into the middle. There's Ash Fry. He's a great distributor of the footy.
he? It'll only be 30-metre chip
he's
though.
been
That's the
held
thing.
up.
He only kicks the third. Well, that's unusual. I've just been
with the
beat.
wind. And
And a good mark by Tommy Ryan. Read that well. He was third man in the line.
Jack Ryan from Willaston was up before acceptances there.
And Tommy Ryan now can send the ball out. Goes with that big left foot of his. Goes over the back of the contest. Ben Antoni saw it over the line.
Angaston really can just lock it up here now for the next, till quarter time. They've done their job.
How far are we going now in the quarter there, Michael?
We are just over 9 minutes into the first quarter of the 2024 grand final. As Willaston coming in.
No, that's the previous game, mate.
No,
That's
well in
current
the
game.
past
we're
9 minutes.
20 minutes in.
Would be 20. I think we're about 22 minutes in, Alan.
$25 minutes we are into the first quarter.
Yeah, well in the
Birds
time on.
Barossa scoreboard still showing Willaston 1 goal 5-11 to Angaston 3 goals 2-20.
You confused the hell out of me there, Teeks.
It takes us. He's still on last week's game on the iPad. So the ball is stuck out on that outer wing. Big knock forward by Mackenzie in the ruck over to Willaston to drive the ball forward. There's a bit of push and shove going on over in the deep in the pocket. Somebody not happy with the way they were treated, and looks like Zach East is going to have a shot for goal. Zach East having a shot for goal after the siren, and it's not going to make the distance.
So another missed opportunity for the Donnybrooks, who really didn't take advantage of the wind in that first quarter.
Not at all, 1 point. So 7 shots at goal to 5 in the first quarter. And I have to say that Angaston played a commanding brand of football.
Just controlling, really. Didn't dominate the quarter, but when they had the ball, they really controlled the play and didn't panic.
Absolutely, and just considered use. And having Shepherd up forward where he's able to find space and draw that extra defender with him has freed up those other opportunities for the Angaston forwards to find space and go through and kick goals. But he's been fantastic on his own, and with the 3 goals, 2 of which off the boot of Gavin Shepherd with some fantastic set shots. And Jay Shannon snapping one over his shoulder sets the tone. And the skipper there for Willaston, Tyson Earlham, is the only bright light that's sort of been, unfortunately, a wasted quarter. I suggest that they'd have to be really looking at their structures and
they're going to
working out.
have to make a move somewhere on the ground to find a spark, because it's not happening for them at the moment. Clinch has had plenty of the ball, but hasn't had anything to kick to.
The thing about it is that we're not seeing any of that. The game we called Tanunda versus Willaston in the second semi-final, their dynamic run off of half back has basically been lost for Willaston, and the Angaston midfield has been really rolling back deep, helping out their key defence, and that's where that rebound's been going. The work of Tuckwell and Summerton back deep, and that's been helping out the likes of Tom Ryan and Jack Miles from Angaston in being able to rebound the ball. There has been some missed opportunities by the Panthers, with young Ben Antoni a couple of times running into in what would seem to be, for him, bread and butter stuff and kicking it off his shin. But it's just been an arm wrestle.
Absolutely. Definitely both teams were feeling each other out for much of that quarter, but Angaston looked like they had just a little bit more composure at times. Their physical pressure worried Willaston at key moments through the middle of the ground. Tuckwell, in particular, and Ruska both brought physical pressure to the contest, and won free kicks for Angaston, which turned the tide several times.
Yeah, absolutely, and the tackling presence has been profound. I think if it wasn't for Childs and Clinch, Willaston could have been in a lot worse situation.
Yes, I think you're absolutely right there. But tackling-wise, last week, Angaston had a really great spread of contributors in that area. Kvetersky, 9 tackles last week. He led the way, but Summerton had 7. Ruska had plenty. Tuckwell plenty. They're just a team that do love to attack the body.
Love the contest. So, no, I think it sets
and
up well.
that's a team that's built for finals contests.
Well, this quarter could, Angaston with the wind, if they play like they did against it, could break the game open.
Yes, real danger signs here for Willaston. They need something this quarter into the wind, which is really not what you want for Damien Hertzig and his coaching staff. They'd rather that they would have the wind in this quarter when they're trying to hit back. But they've got to try and work it into the wind, which sometimes can work in your favour because you lower the eyes and you hit the short pass a little bit cleaner.
Absolutely. Well, it's yeah. Angaston is still in their huddle. Big crowd around them, a lot of locals there, just giving them some advice and listening to what the coaches have to say. And they're starting to break up now. Huge crowd disperse off the surface here. The beautiful playing surface at Tanunda Oval.
And the surface is looking $1 million, literally. And got to say, great work done by the Barossa Council and the Tanunda Football Club to get this facility in perfect shape for today. And the way they've set it up, the way they've run things has been incredibly well done.
Yeah, no, a lot of work goes into with Kim Underwood and his team to provide the services and make sure there's plenty of food. Apparently the gyros are stunning. Yeah, so if you're not doing anything, get over to Tanunda Oval and have a look.
Yes, definitely. Perfect weather for footy now. The rain has all disappeared. The wind has dropped considerably. But there is still room here for you to come down, get a drink, get some food, and enjoy being part of what is an incredible day on the football calendar. Grand final day in the BLG is something special. Not many leagues get this kind of crowd, this kind of atmosphere, and this quality of game.
Indeed. Just waiting for the last of the crowd to disperse off the oval.
And Angaston starting with Schubert in the ruck this quarter, which is an interesting move.
Umpire Nowak throws the ball in the air.
And Evans with the tap down, gets the ball back. There's Erlen with a quick handball off to Hoskin, who runs through. He goes short, doesn't hit Waldhuter.
Mulder's got the ball though. He's picked it up beautifully. There's a short pass back. Young Willaston player right out there on the far side. I can't make out who that is.
He goes
Step
low,
pass.
looking for Henschke, and he finds him. That's an excellent pass. And that's what I meant when Willaston going into the wind might actually find it easier just to control the footy.
Lower the eyes, get more direct, play faster football.
Be a little bit cleaner with the ball.
Evans' ruck work and second effort in there was fantastic. Really drove that. Henschke's kicked himself to the ground and hasn't made the distance, but Wildhooter has taken a fantastic mark there in the pocket.
Uncontested. Angaston coach Craig Haddon will be livid with that.
Still not the easiest kick.
Wildhooter, probably the biggest frame across the shoulders of any player in the league.
And he's bellied that, and
He has missed that horribly. Missed everything.
No, he's got a point. Just snuck it in.
10 under premiership next year.
You've gone early.
Gee whiz. Wow, where'd that come from?
Well, you probably made about 100 grand through the bar today. Gee,
Yeah.
they're lined up in four rows and about 15, 20 metres deep.
Absolutely. That's a massive kick out of full back there from the Angaston fullback. It's onto the centre wing for the first contest. Willaston, however, have picked the
Willaston
ball
now
up.
get the ball. Hoskin gives it off by hand. That's excellent ball use from the Donnybrooks, but well chopped off there by McInerney.
Fantastic.
That's what he's
defence.
done for the last 3 weeks.
So again, will Angaston fall into the trap of just bombing it away with the wind? You certainly hope not. It's a play on. There's a mark claimed. It certainly wasn't. Kuturski was second or third in line there. No, Luke, all the funds will go into operational and junior development, mate. That's how we roll around here.
Oh, I think it's great that they have the rotational system with the finals because the money goes back into the clubs.
Absolutely.
Where other leagues don't do that. Some other leagues.
Some other leagues.
Yeah.
But got the ball out there on the wing, and Hoskin sees it over the line. So the ball is in the just outside of the 50 for Angaston, kicking to the nearest end of the wind, or Park Street end of the ground. There's a strong tackle there. Angaston going deep into the forward line. There's a huge pack and a massive mark taken there by young Growden. That's a fantastic, and that's a flash pair of boots he's wearing, bright yellow. Delivering a low ball to the skipper, Earlham, who drops the ball and gets tackled. Don't know if he disposed of the ball correctly. There's a sling tackle on, but again, young Growden's taken a fantastic mark deep in defence. So conditions here, it's still breezy, and Willaston are kicking into the wind as Growden pushes the ball deep into the flanks. Hitting the ball at pace is one of the Willaston players, and there's a Stacks on the mill, and we'll get a ball up. Haven't seen much of Jay Shannon today. He's been very quiet, the coach. Corbin Schubert wins the tap. Fantastic work there by Tommy Corcoran. And a ball that was into the forward 50 and unfortunately not marked. He's going to have another ball in. Give it a decent reef, son. Saxon Evans goes in. Summerton took the ball, dished it off. Ball's quick out. We got Corcoran going for a shot on goal. Very, very lusty defensive work there by the Willaston back line, and it stops the ball at the point of the square.
The surface really is good here. I mean, I've been here a number of times where it's quite thin, it's been underwater, whatever, but it's actually quite lush as well. It's really good.
A lot of work, fully relayed turf at the end of last year. We've got a head knock for a Willaston player. He's up now. Another ball in 20 metres around from the Angaston goal here.
You just don't see a cricket wicket or a square with that much grass on it in mid-September either.
No, it's been well curated. It's an under oval. The cricket club curator has done a fantastic job.
Is that Mr. Swan?
No, it's Chris Gers.
Okay.
Chris Gers, chief of curation. Son is the coach and captain of the cricket club here at St Under, and we've got a free kick paid for holding on to the man there. That's we've got a young Angaston player going back. That'd be Malachi Colhagen. He's going back for a shot on goal. And given Willaston have had plenty of opportunities in the forward line with the Barossa scoreboard, 1 goal 7-13 to Angaston 3-2-20, this could be a soda that could create a fair gap. And he's kicked it. Fantastic by young Colhagen.
Yeah, I was coaching Kilburn in the cricket, and we had Mr. Swan, a Mick Robinson, a David Menz, all come from Tanunda and joined us in 1 year, and they were all fantastic blokes, and they stayed for a number of years. They were ripping blokes.
No, Swanee's a good man. Menzie, I think, he's only just retired from footy, to be honest. So
he's playing for Adelaide Lutheran, I think.
He played about 7,000 games of footy down there. Very tall man.
And so was Mick Robinson. I don't know if you remember him as well. Also from Tanunda, he was about 6'8".
Breed him big up here, mate.
Yeah, he was a
Lots
monster.
of food.
But they're all ripping blokes.
Yeah, it is good. Glass of red every day. Hoskins has taken it clean out of the centre. He's driving it long. And Captain Courageous at Angaston there has just taken a safe mark. Driving it long out of defence. There's a push in the back, I believe, to the Willaston player. Young Mondello there's got the ball again. He's
getting a bit of it.
He is getting a bit of it. He's just not using it. It's been wasted a lot. That's again short. Has put Henschke under pressure. Mondello's coming back again.
Good kick this
Hoskin
time.
has got the ball at 50. 50 driving it in.
Right side of the ground. It's not the dead pocket at least.
That's it. And that's young Growden who's made his way down the field, I believe. He took 2 or 3 really big defensive marks earlier in the quarter, and now he's going for a shot on goal.
I reckon you're going to be aiming at the right-hand point post. It swung that much before that you've almost going to be aiming just inside the right-hand point post.
But it has dropped a little bit.
A little bit, but hard and low. The wind up Maria Street will push it across the face.
Just
so
inside the point post.
Yeah, you've got to really give it a stab.
Is that the hot air from Phil Fechner's house?
Still gone too far.
And he's hit the post.
Yep. He didn't start it wide enough.
And he chipped it. Phil Fechner's now living at Golden Grove, mate, or Mawson Lakes or somewhere.
So the vote was successful.
Yeah, we got rid of him. He's a good man, old Phil. We like him. He likes a yabby. Doesn't mind a frothy. Jay Shannon kicks the ball after a nice mark. Goes deep. Shepherd has dropped I think an errant forearm or fist into young Willaston's. Oh, and he's got a 25-metre penalty, and that'll be
Silly.
young Fraser losing his cool,
Maxie
I reckon.
Fraser just got sucked in there. That's inexperience against a senior player.
And has been known to have a bit of a temper, young Maxwell. But,
it is a family trait, I'd hate to say. Maria will kill me if she hears that.
Who's that with the ball? Is that Shepherd again?
Yes.
Yeah, Shepherd took a fantastic mark and got dragged down. Bit of retaliation
He'd be getting frustrated just with the amount of marks he's taken.
Shepherd connects really well with that, but it's up high. Comes short, but there's someone with the handball.
Ruska deep.
Ruska couldn't quite control it. Someone buttering up.
Fraser's clearing
That
kick.
ball back out.
Bit of a mongrel punt.
That ball comes back. There's Jack Miles, the captain. He sends the ball back in long and high. And Antoni flew, couldn't control it.
Could almost have been a dangerous tackle there by Clinchy.
You've really got to take from this side of the ground, just watching Shepherd's kick, that held up into the breeze, didn't it?
Yeah, the wind will push towards the hills. So
Good clearing kick there. Angaston have got numbers.
Going to come back.
They move the ball around well. There's Angus Adams, the ruckman, sending it forward. And that's a big take from Jay Shannon.
Hasn't done a lot.
Hasn't done a lot, but they got that sneaky goal early. And that was just a clever lead from a midfielder who does play well as a forward.
And that's a good defensive mark there by Fraser. Quick hands off.
That'll take a little bit of the pressure off Fraser.
Ash Fry's got the ball. He's kicking it out to the Willaston cheer squad out there. But again, it's cut off.
Jack Miles.
Oh, Jack Miles, Captain Jack.
Slightly more reliable than the Captain Jack in the movies.
Big fly, everybody goes up. Hard to see who's got the ball out there.
Angaston winning a free kick on this occasion. Didn't
Yeah,
see what that was for.
Out of bounds on the full Willaston to bring it in.
Angaston player tried to grab it and fool the umpire. No such luck. Willaston send the ball out.
Adams with the spoil.
Adams playing a really good role at the moment. He's an unsung hero of this Angaston team.
It's just an amazing setup here at Tanunda. And I'm not speaking because Dan's with us, but ever since we've been doing this stuff in the Barossa, and I'm a city boy, but Tanunda's my favourite, facility, right, by a long shot. Yeah.
Yeah, the facilities in the Barossa part of the region have really uplifted.
Ball into the middle of the ground.
Oh, there's plenty of contests going on there. They're going hard.
Yeah, Ango's quite good and all of them, but this is
Corcoran
my
was at the bottom
favourite.
of the
This is
pack.
my absolute favourite.
And here we go, it's on.
There's a bit going on.
There's a Willaston player down and Angaston players just copying
Young
a little
Tyrell
bit of
Burgess
demonstration.
just actually went for the ball. It's
Tyrell Burgess is a bowl player, went for the ball, cleaned up his opponent, and you can't imagine a player that light causing any damage.
That's quite a high tackle there by Isaiah McKenzie on young Dylan Tuckwell again. Head first, just
Tuckwell's
going.
just a real hard young player. He goes out wide,
Archie
finds
Haddon.
Archie Haddon, who's co-coach for the under-17s, who lost earlier.
Shepherd.
Shepherd, he's been paid the mark.
That's a fair mark. Got a bit of attention.
And has gone with a pass. Didn't quite find Shannon right.
Jay Shannon has lost the spring in the step. Looked like he got his foot caught in some mud there.
I think Angaston are leading to the wrong side of the ground. I think they've got to get the ball back into the centre of the corridor more.
Hose, I totally agree with you. I don't
Shepherd
know
in the
why.
ruck.
I don't know why they're not playing to the grandstand side.
Either do I.
All
I can't
teams
work it
today
out.
have played that out of the side. It is the safe side here at Tanunda. It's the defensive side, and I think a lot of coaches are happy just to play that defensive side until the ball breaks in their
Yeah,
favour.
but if you've got the breeze, like Angaston have got,
Correct.
you'd be trying to attack. So why are they using the defensive side of the ground?
Well, Stevie Rusk is going to find out if he can read this breeze. He's kicking to the northern end. He's 25, 30 metres out.
Good connection, and he has drilled it.
Like if I'm coaching Angaston, I'm saying get the ball out onto the grandstand side of the oval.
That's good for Rusko, whose confidence would have been a little bit dented after missing so many easy shots last Saturday. So, and another midfielder getting on the board for the Panthers.
This is a serious break now that Angaston's opening up. And we were commenting earlier that all of the games have been low-scoring affairs and very tight tussles. But for Willaston to have 9 shots at goal compared to 7 for Angaston, they're kicking themselves out of the contest.
They've also got a few mental scars from a few years ago too, I would have thought.
Summerton out of the
We
middle.
don't like to bring that up.
Well, you have to. It's a bit like
there we go.
Port Adelaide.
Great intercept from Shannon Jenner. Sends the ball in. Looking for his mate. Didn't quite come off. Durden couldn't corral it.
Like
So-
I'm a red hot Port supporter, but the fact is you've got to address the monkey in the room, like.
That we stink.
You've got to show up to play. Tuckwell out at use of the ball.
There's Antony. Gave the ball off into space, but Willaston have got players there to control
Head
it.
high.
That's
A little bit high.
Tough kick with this breeze.
McInerney's got a big leg. He goes short, finds Kvaterski.
How do you let a guy loose that 30 metres out from goal straight in front?
A guy who's won male medals.
At the Adelaide Plains League, yeah, he's
Yes.
a gun. Yeah, that's poor checking.
I think Angaston are close to. I think we talked
You're
about
not
it quite
going
a time.
early, are you? Please don't.
Hey, honestly, I'm not seeing anything from Willaston that says that they're going to come back from this.
We would have said that 2 years ago in
Got
the
it.
grand final at Willaston. Vitersky with his first goal of the day, and he's not a renowned goal kicker. He's only kicked, that's his 13th goal for the season.
Willaston can't get any tempo though. They can't get the ball on their terms at the moment.
The half-back line of Angaston is really quelling any movement
And
forward.
they've been the stingiest defence in the league all year, and they're settled. They've got
Absolutely.
their full contingent back there.
They just can't get any tempo though. They're not controlling the ball for any periods of time.
Angus Adams really is controlling the tempo with the ruck. He's making sure that Angaston, get first look at it. There's
Fantastic.
Corcoran around the corner. That's beautiful to watch. That
Ball
ball just
straight.
bouncing. So it's in the forward line, and Willaston have to make a play.
Clinch is
Clinch,
breaking the
well
tackle.
done. Gets the ball to Earlham, who turns. He goes short.
That's a
Manages
good pass
to come
there.
off. Finds Hoskin in the centre circle. But Hoskin now really forced to try and create something out of nothing. He does just that, finding Henschke. Henschke goes wide, and he's got
And it's been
Crowden.
cut off by Burgess.
Well cut off by Tyrell Burgess, who's really growing as a footballer as this final series goes on. And that's an excellent mark from behind from Ben Antoni, who wheels onto that left foot and
Long.
puts it right across.
Driving kick into
Looking
Durden.
for Durden, who's got that front position.
Childs
Does
is
enough to
wearing him
hold
like
it
a
up.
glove.
And a free kick has been paid on this occasion, going Willaston's way.
There you go, Teeks. If Angaston gets scored the next goal, it's over. I can't see
That's
Willaston coming
a little
back.
bit too premature
No,
for
I
my
cannot.
liking.
I can't see him coming back if they get the
I
next
do
goal.
like the way you think, but I'm not willing to put my
Well, I'm here
name
supporting
on that.
Willaston. I'm hoping they get up, but I can't see it.
Good mark there for Willaston. Now they've got a chance to clear their defensive 50 and get some breathing space. I'll play the devil's advocate, and I'll keep giving Willaston a chance in this. McInerney with a good spoil. There's Tuckwell
just
got the ball out. There's Corcoran around the corner. Somerton with a tackle. Just giving Willaston no room to breathe.
Honestly, though, forward play in Angaston in these conditions, they're actually getting caught behind because the amount of ball inside 50 they're getting, they should have kicked 5 or 6 more goals, to be honest. And the Angaston players aren't actually reading the ball well enough. It's pure luck at the moment that it's all going down this way. East, long ball out to half-back.
Geez, that held up in the breeze, didn't it?
Indeed. Calling a ball up very quickly there. The umpires want to be on top of it.
If you look at the top of the trees, they're not really moving.
And
But
we've
the
got
footy
the cream
is.
of the BLG umpires today. Hudson Nowak, Ryan Prentice and Caelan Sullivan. 2 of them shared the golden whistle, with Hudson Nowak winning his 3rd.
Fantastic mark
Ryan
by
Prentice is 1st, but Caelan Sullivan's had a magnificent season with the whistle.
There's a 25-metre penalty here for some reason.
You being a local, why are the trees not moving and there's lots of breeze out there?
It
It
hangs low.
depends as to what height, what altitude the breeze is really impacting at.
Yeah, just looking at the top, so there's nothing there, is there, really?
No. Good movement here by Willaston.
As they go
Going
along,
forward,
there's
but
Jack
again.
Miles under the ball, read it well. Uncontested mark, he goes out wide. That was a little dangerous, but he's got a man on in Antoni.
Shepherd's put his body on the line there.
Antoni goes back by hand, he finds a teammate. Goes long, and there's a really good mark taken from someone who had
biggest
back
little man.
position. Outmarked Ash Fry. That's a good chip kick.
There's Koturski again. Just working his way into the game nicely, isn't he?
Just does the little things and works his way in. Doesn't get a lot of flashy
they're lining
touches.
up here, Angaston.
But Willaston scrapping hard. That's desperation defence.
It's almost time for Willaston to get one of their heart and soul players like Sammy Walton on the ball or something.
There seems to be a lack of game plan to counter this pace of Angaston.
They need to find Ash Fry, who is their best distributor, and get him the ball and say, okay, you show us the direction.
Malachi Colhagen for Angaston has been really critical in rebounding this ball. And it drives it again
Ball
long,
in.
deep into the 50, and
Just
for a ball up.
Goes out of bounds for a boundary throw in. But Malachi Colhagen, another player who has grown immensely as a footballer. Very young, very small, lightly built, but is courageous and throws himself at the footy. His game last week really did announce him as a senior footballer in my eyes.
There he goes. He's having a shot. Come off his shin. He's got it again.
Great little handball. Perfect give. That kick around the corner.
Ooh, that's Kwiatkowski there, just off the left. And, yeah.
It's threatening to break open.
Well,
now.
it's going to come out now to the open side, so we'll see what's going to happen.
As I can stop guessing.
Groudon really set
What a
himself
mark.
for that ball. He had his name on that ball the whole way.
Back into the corridor.
Quick movement for Willaston. That's what they need.
Henschke,
There's Zach
free.
Henschke in some space.
Quick
Gets the
hands.
handball off. They've
Over
got
the back.
Wildhurter
Ooh.
deep.
Wildhurter's
He
lost his
recovers
footing.
best. Falls over again.
Goal.
Picks up and kicks and Wildhurter goal.
That's the best passage of play all day. Willaston, they actually had some, they had control of the footy from the back lines to the forward line, and that's their best
If
passage.
you give Wildhurter space one-on-one, he will win it more than 50% of the time. He's that strong and that talented. You would back him almost all the time.
He doesn't get the ball if Zach doesn't. If Groudon doesn't take a massive contested
That
mark.
ball,
If that
even before it was kicked, Groudon could see it coming, and he was the only player that shaped as if he was going to mark it.
Exactly, but Willaston
And for a
haven't
young
had
player,
that.
that's a huge.
Sammy Walton onto the wing.
Can't see how that's going to work, to be honest.
No, I thought
Quick kick
he'd
forward for Willaston.
run better through the midfield.
McInerney with a quick punch. That goal
But
goes over
the thing is,
boundary
he's
line.
on the dead side as well. So, if you can have a heart and soul player, put him on the other side of the ground.
Absolutely. Don't know what Herzig's doing with that.
Sammy will probably make his own play at some point. He's smart enough to do that.
He will, but the ball hasn't been out here all game, has it?
Ash Fry with a deft kick to his teammate there, right on the far wing in front of the
That's a
Willaston
very
faithful.
low kick. That's beautifully directed.
The only time it's really been out here was the last play, which Willaston took it up and got a goal. Then went back through the
Saxon
corridor.
Evans plays on quickly to the skipper.
Handball off to the Alpha. Tyson Earlham goes long to the square. And really good work on the last line for Angaston as Tommy Ryan just standing tall once again.
So Willaston have opened up their forward movement, which has been good, and
Another goal.
another goal to Waldhurter.
And that's what they need to do. Just get the ball long and let Big Wally go to work. He is just such
There's
a
still
monster.
some consternation over the result here.
Looked like a goal.
The Willaston players thought it was a goal, but the umpires are talking about it,
They're
and it
calling
is a
it.
goal.
They're calling it.
There didn't look like an Angaston hand on the footy.
No, not at all. But it does tighten it up back to a 12-point game here with Willaston on the Burge Barossa scoreboard. 3 goals, 8-26, trailing Angaston, 6 goals, 2-38. We're deep into the second quarter here at St Under Oval as we watch some of the Gawler Central's
under-17
under
premiership
17
players
boys.
who quite rightly are pretty happy with themselves, these boys. Well done, guys.
Absolutely. We certainly hope they're celebrating responsibly as over 18s.
As they will
A
be.
few frothies.
There's been a free kick given. Corcoran got tackled with the ball by Earlham.
So
Long
quick
kicking by
movement.
Isaiah McKenzie.
Jack Miles going back with the flight.
Huge crash in there.
Got taken down, but he rebounds. Tried to lay the tackle, but the umpires called
Commitment
for a
in
ball
that
up.
contest was.
Willaston have looked better the last 10 minutes,
They have.
and they've used the corridor doing it.
Quick
have.
ball out. Good work
Tyson
from
Earlham
Angaston.
has
Get
really
the kick away.
started to.
There's Saxon Evans from the back position. Got his hand on the ball and butters up. Gets that kick
Fraser.
forward. There we go. Tyson Earlham, he's pushing now. Lays
Good
a
tackle.
massive tackle.
That's on Dylan Tuckwell. That's a really tough
And
contest. Those
that
two
is
Bulls.
captaincy. That's leading from the front. That's
He's
why he is
stepping
called
up.
the alpha.
He is stepping up.
30 metres out.
He is plumbing the absolute depths at the moment.
Angus Adams got the tap out there. Snap.
That high kick really didn't advantage anyone. Goes out of bounds. Will be a boundary throw in, probably 20 metres
last
around
touch
from.
kick, I think, for Angaston.
Okay, kick in for Angaston. So McInerney with the ball goes long down that boundary line.
That's
He's
a
hit his
fantastic
teammate.
kick.
That he's an elite
Kutursky
kick of the
is
footy.
clear, drives
Goes
it
long.
immensely long to Antony.
Just a
Antony
little bit over Antony's head, but he runs onto
taps
it.
onto his teammate here.
Great work.
Durden around the corner.
Well done, Antony.
That is beautiful work, Benny Antony. Absolute pure touch.
Kutursky's work to beat two opponents off the half-back line and drive the ball 70 metres in sets that up, and that last touch.
Speed kills.
Just
Isn't that
fantastic.
the advertising campaign? That's exactly what happened there.
The BLGFA
speed of ball movement.
leading goal kicker gets his first for the day.
That is goal number 60 for the season for Jed Durden, who has had a blue ribbon season.
Absolutely, and just puts that 3-goal gap back into the scoreboard here at 3-8-26 for Willaston. Angaston 7-2-44.
And I'd say there's no one happier at Angaston, who've just won the free kick, but no one happier at Angaston. Sorry, it's gone the other way. The umpire signalled the wrong way initially.
Called a block.
But no player at Angaston happier with Gavin Shepherd being at the club than Jed Durden.
Absolutely. Well, it's a fantastic first half of football by Angaston.
That has been so good to watch. Currently on the Barossa scoreboard, Angaston 7-goal 2-44, leading Willaston 3-goal 8-26. Really, the scoring shots don't tell the story. 9 shots to 11, but Willaston inaccurate, coughing the ball up too often going forward in that first quarter. We have a great game, as the Barossa scoreboard indicates.
And to be honest, if it wasn't for two sort of Dorothy Dixer goals from Waldhuder, we could say that Angaston could quite realistically be 6 or 7 goals up by now.
Yes.
Tyson Earlham really injected himself in that quarter and basically took his team on his shoulders.
That's
at that
why
point.
Tyson Earlham is the player that he is. He has been an elite player for a very long time. Back when you were at the club, Luke, he was a superstar out and out, and he is now still a very
Well, he was in the back
senior
pocket.
footballer.
He started off in the back pocket with us and
Yes.
then moved on ball.
And then spent some time at the Adelaide Crows in their reserves team.
Yeah, he's turned into he was always going to be a great player, but Ocker started him in the back pocket and then he played him on the ball, so he earned his stripes.
We have a look at the sides as they leave the field to go and have a breather. Been a fantastic half of football by Angaston at this point, and I think we're going to take a moment ourselves, catch our breath, and let everybody go and grab a soda water from the tap, and we'll see you back before the second half starts.
And just a quick shout out to Stewie Bourne, who is an Ambo. He's back at the Kapunda ambulance station after being here earlier as a trainer for the under-17s. Loving the game, really enjoying it, and go Angaston.
Good on
Thank
you,
Stewie.
Good on you, Borny. You're a bloody legend, mate. And to all of our first responders and all of our emergency service workers out there on these weekends, you don't get the weekend off. There's going to be stuff happening, so we thank you for your service as well.
Absolutely. Police and emergency workers, they are the core of what we do.
Very good. Well, it might be time for a
Quick break.
a black currant juice, and we'll be back.
Thank you. Be back for the third quarter shortly.
Cheers.
As we'd like to welcome the BLG President Mick Bryan to the commentary position. Mick, how are you enjoying the day so far?
Great day. Big crowd, good game of footy, but unfortunately the wind's got a bit of play of it. But anyway, it's still
Wind's
anybody's
been
game.
very tricky, and the players have had to work hard to counter it. But you've got to be thrilled with the crowd we've got here today.
Oh,
It is a
very big crowd.
great day for BLG footy.
Yeah.
Massive crowd. Tanunda have done a magnificent job today in setting up and hosting this day.
Oh, they are. They do everything well here at Tanunda. Not a problem. You don't have to worry about a thing. Kim Underwood and Christian Falkenberg, no problem.
They are one of the best clubs in the league to operate with. I can say that from our perspective as a broadcast team. We love working with them.
Yep.
But you guys have got to be thrilled with the crowd.
Oh, yeah,
and a good spread of clubs in the grand finals today.
Yeah.
It's good, healthy for the league.
Oh, it is. There was 3 different sides in the finals this year from last year. Tanunda, Angaston and Willaston didn't make the finals last year, so that's very happy with
It
that.
shows
And the
that there is
netball too.
parity.
There's a lot at the netball around the.
Yeah,
around
there's
the
a lot
back.
of the netball too. The netball's good.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just good for sport in the Barossa, isn't it?
Good overall support in the communities.
And do you want to let us know anything for our viewers about any new things that are happening in the Barossa and moving forward?
Oh no, just we're continuing as normal. We're looking forward to the gather around at Lindock, but that won't change our structure. Our finals will be played. Finals will still be rotated. They won't be played. People suggest that they'll be played at Lindock. That's not right.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's good for the atmosphere. I love the individual grounds, and I think we would lose a bit of that.
So you're
While
still
we've
going to have the
got you-
rotational rounds.
Yeah, the rotation still goes.
I
While
think
we-
that's great. Yeah.
While we've got you, Mick, I want to acknowledge the BLG secretary, current Vicky Antoni,
Yeah.
who is not going on next season,
No, Vicky's
who
been,
has been magnificent for the league.
Vicky's been great. Vicky's been a godsend. She does a good job, and we'll miss her.
So I'd like to acknowledge the work, a power of work that she's done. It's a thankless role often, but we want to acknowledge that she's done a great job.
She's done a great job.
And
Very-
I'd like to acknowledge what I think is probably one of the best initiatives that I've seen in any football league, because I don't know one other that does it, is a bus service, taking people to and from the grounds.
Yeah.
I think it's sensational. In every other league you tell them about them, because I speak to a lot of leagues, and they say, oh, it's too hard.
No, it's
I think it's fantastic.
Not too hard if you work with your local members.
Yeah.
Tony Piccolo, he's been the big.
And he's been a great supporter of BLG
Yeah,
footy over
yeah,
a long
long
period
period
of
of
time,
time.
hasn't he?
Yeah, because it helps your crowd.
Yep.
And it also keeps
And
people safe
helps
by
the
not having
police.
drunk drivers.
So, yeah, it's dead right.
It's fantastic, and it's one of the best initiatives I've seen in football throughout the state.
Yeah, no, it's good, and we hope to continue it.
And your sponsors this year, you want to give them a
Sponsor, Birds Barossa, magnificent. Grant and Helen have been great again. Divine Inn, Lion Nathan, Belgravia, the Injury Hub,
AJ Stiller,
Gawler Caravan Park,
Sharon.
have all been great to be
And
on
the
board.
Vine Inn.
And the Vine Inn, and also the Barossa Co-op.
Yeah, you can't do without them, can
No,
you?
we didn't have them, we wouldn't be here today.
And yeah, you've got a fantastic footy league out here.
Yeah.
And I only come out here about 2017 for one season, and I fell in love with it. I spent one season at Willaston. I thought, Jesus, what am I missing out on? Because you'd played all your footy in Adelaide,
Yeah.
and you didn't know anything about the Barossa, and then you get out here and you think, what an amazing footy league.
Yep.
And
It's amazing how we do things, and the amateur league or the Adelaide Football League,
they've got nothing on how to run the league.
No, compared to this, no.
Not in the same league. And you tell people this from the Adelaide Footy League, and they say, yeah, but we're 70 clubs and how good we are. I mean, they have no idea, because they're too arrogant to even look outside their own sphere. And I know people are going to listen to this and say, I'm going to get abusive phone calls, but the fact is they don't, because they're too arrogant to look outside of their own sphere.
And the biggest thing that goes with us, though, our bonus is we have netball. That's the biggest.
It's fantastic.
If we didn't have netball, the crowd wouldn't be there here. That's big.
But we are also such a strong community, and the clubs that are such core parts of their community.
Yeah. So it's been a great day and been a great year, and we're looking forward to.
And like to thank you for the work you do as well.
Thank
You
you.
do a lot of work behind the scenes. A lot of people don't see it, and you probably cop a lot of abuse.
Oh, well.
But
that goes with the role,
that
doesn't
goes
it?
you
with
do
the
a
role.
lot of work, and I'd like to thank you
Thank
from
you,
our
Ma-
behalf and from all supporters of footy for what you do for footy.
Thank you, Michael.
If you're president or coach, whatever,
Yeah,
it
doesn't
goes
matter.
with the role,
It goes
doesn't
with
it?
the role.
But
All
thank
right.
you very
So
much,
much.
and enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah,
and
sure. It's still a good game of footy. There's only
It's
3
going to
kicks in
be a
it.
great
And
game.
I'm hoping for a Willaston win for my 1 year that I love the place, and you're obviously a life member, so you'd be hoping, but who knows? Who
That
knows?
doesn't worry me as long as it's a good game of footy. That's it. Everybody enjoys a good game of footy. That's,
Yeah, there's Jamo over there. He'd be banking.
Gemma will be happy, and so would Aldo Passon. Yeah, whoever wins it's going to be happy. But
Aldo's a really good football
but,
president and good for the league.
But whoever wins, good luck to him.
But another thing I'd like to just point on is your distribution of points. You've got a club here that's 21 years and one's 25 years. They haven't won a grand final. So that does something. I think it's good that different clubs participate in grand finals.
Yeah, it is. We go on a win ratio.
Yeah.
So that's just,
Demographics,
yeah,
etc.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that helps when
Yeah,
you've
you've
got
got-
different clubs winning it or
yeah,
It
participating.
brings parity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for
no
joining
worries,
us.
and thank you for having it, and thank you for all your work you've done during the year for the BLG.
Thank you very much, Mick.
appreciate it.
Thank
We
you.
love doing.
No,
We
no.
love supporting a
Yeah,
great league. Thank
okay,
you very
thanks
much.
very
for
much.
having us.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Luke.
Thank you. Thanks, Mick.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on.
That goal might have been handy. All right, boys. Thank you.
Sam. We're live back here at Tanunda Oval for the 2024 BLG Football Association Grand Final between Angaston and Willaston. We've had an interesting half-time break where there's been a couple of thousand people running around on the oval. We've had a chat with the president of the Barossa and Gawler Footy Association, and Mike Teakle has basted himself with some of my Grenache, so he's getting ready for celebrations already tonight. Yeah, you will not get into any licensed premises this evening.
Yeah, we brought up two things that I see from an outsider who's not a Barossa person. Is I believe the buses to and from the ground are just fantastic, and it's only Barossa orientated. I've never seen it anywhere else.
That came about 10 years ago when we're trying to eliminate the drink drive
Yeah,
options,
fantastic.
and it's a fantastic service.
Yeah, and also the, I think
Michael had a huge hand in bringing that on board, Michael Teagle.
the point system out here helps that it's not the same 2 or 3 clubs year after year after year playing in grand finals.
No, indeed. And at the end of the day, it does keep things nice and even, and the clarity in which each club has to operate under the salary cap. As much as it was fought, it's a double measure to ensure that we have a very even competition.
But yes, we're set for an incredible second half. Currently, Angaston 7-2-44, leading Willaston 3-8-26 on the Barossa scoreboard. Really tight game. Anyone can still win this.
Absolutely brilliant. Let's see how we go in the second half. Balls up. Big Angus Adams and Saxon
Evans gets the tap. Angaston have got players there. Corcoran got his hand to it. But Willaston wrapping up with a good tackle there on...
Well, this is the premiership quarter, and it always will be, and we'll know at 3/4 time who's going to win.
The breeze is still there. It's still present. Willaston are going to be kicking with it, but we saw in the first quarter that Angaston were able to kick against it. Ash Fry with a good defensive mark inside the centre square. Drives it long into the forward 50. Great
spoil
defensive
from
play.
behind by Reinke. Ball bounces out. Willaston have got players there. Good back handball. And a flying shot on goal.
That is Holloway there.
Got it. He's
Holloway's
that
got
one.
the first goal of the third quarter. That is massive for the
They needed
Donnybrooks.
that, didn't they?
That's an understatement.
The
That is
Donnybrooks.
huge. Cuts the margin, but gives them momentum more than anything. It's only 2 goals now.
Still not a lot of joy from the Donnybrook supporters in the crowd, though.
No,
is it?
usually the sound of one hand clapping is what we get out of those guys. That's Teagle. He can't use the other bastard, so you got to slap somebody in the side of the noggin. We've got Ryan Prentice there throwing the ball up in the centre square. Saxon Evans goes
gets up high, but there's Angaston with a clearance. Kvatersky drives the ball forward.
Big move,
Ball
putting
bounces.
Kvatersky in the middle. And the defender there of Willaston is Childs, had his head driven into the turf.
The old saying, Dan, get your best players around the fall of the ball.
Absolutely.
Kvatersky's there.
Stacks on the mill, 40 metres out, directly in front of Angaston's goal. Got a feeling that if Angaston respond here quickly, that it could set up for a really, really
Good tap
dire.
from Evans to Fry.
Tuckwell with a quick kick into the pocket.
Bounce eludes everyone, but there's a great take from Childs. Handball's off, but Kvatersky around the corner.
Bobbling.
So we'll have a ball in right near Angaston's point post.
Not a lot of ability to clear the ball at the moment. Umpire throwing the ball in deep into the pocket.
Evans gets the tap.
McKenzie got it out off his knee. Mondello takes the ball and is set upon immediately.
A ball up. We're probably 35 metres directly in front of Angaston's goal.
Young Malachi Colhagen there, roving the pack, but Willaston have got the ball out and a clearing kick deep onto the wing. Walt Hooter and his opponent there, going hard.
Good kick into the middle of the ground. Foot race on. Angaston have got the numbers there. Jack Miles got spun off that ball.
And Colhagen slows it down. So, there's somebody rubbing their head. But the ball up again. It started a fair
Adams
clip.
gets the tap. Angaston player took the ball, but he's wrapped up immediately by Evans.
It's been a fast and willing start to the third quarter here.
Both sides are still playing 6-on-6, 6-6-6.
Groudon at the back of the pack, gets the ball, but he's wrapped up by young Angus Pfeiffer.
There hasn't been any real tactical moves of
Sorry,
playing
Tyrell
full
Burgess
up,
it
full
was.
or anything,
And I'd just like to send a shout out to New Zealand to Tyrell Burgess's uncle Sam and his cousin
Sammy.
Felix, who kicked the goal in rep soccer this morning.
Very good.
So
Tyson Earlham driving the
cheers
ball deep
to those
into 50.
people in
Good
New
kick.
Zealand.
That is a great kick.
And there's Jaden Watson, really good ball movement.
He's got to get this.
Brody Cormack
has
is
to
it,
get
that's got
this.
the ball here.
Jaden Watson,
Jaden Watson.
who's been a good goal kicker all year, but that's fast ball movement. That's what Willaston have been needing all day.
Absolutely.
This will give him the confidence. Gets his.
He's kicking. We've seen very good goal kickers miss from here because of the misread of the wind.
Dead pocket.
It is the dead pocket on that side of the oval. He's poked at it.
Comes in.
Got it. He's got
that. That's a great goal for the Donnybrooks. First goal of the day for Jaden Watson.
That could be the most important goal of the game, actually, because that draws them back to win, 6 points?
They are at the moment on the scoreboard. Willaston with those 2 early goals have gone
game on
5-8-38.
And your man Nick Bryan,
7-2-44.
pretty good with his prediction. It was only 3 goals, he said. Anyone's game.
Well, Willaston have to use the breeze to have any chance.
Yeah, well, Angaston are coming home with it, aren't they?
That's it.
And it generally
good
picks
work
up
there.
as the day goes on.
Vertersky gets the handball out the front of the contest.
Colhagen. Oh, there's a free kick given for a incorrect disposal, I believe.
So Mackenzie will have the kick.
Blackcurrant juice goes into the cup. Thank you very much, Trevor, from behind me. Keep the larynx
Your
lubricated.
personal bartender.
He's a good man.
He is. And a good mark taken by Benny Antoni out here on the wing, right in
He's
front
had
of
his
that
moments
broadcast
today.
position.
He's been quite good.
Yeah.
He's an important link player for the Panthers. On that left foot, goes long.
That's a great kick to Kwiatkowski. That's a good mark.
Kwiatkowski, a really strong contested mark on the
Push
second
forward
grab.
now from he was in the midfield there early.
He's
pushed
got
forward.
Shepherd if he wants him. Goes looking for him.
He's got it.
That's
an excellent mark.
He just
Jay
shepherded.
Shannon.
That's Colhagen, actually.
Is that, no, it's Jay Shannon, number 17 there. Protected the ball, the drop of the ball, and absolutely fantastic. All those skills and those...
Just senior footballer.
how many games? How many
would have
games
played
North?
200 league games.
Yeah.
And
for
the
North Adelaide.
opposition defender couldn't get a fist in the way he protected the footy.
It was protected the drop beautifully. As we see young Angus Fife come on the ground. He's
Really
got it.
important kick there for the Panthers. Big time player, big
They're
time goal.
They're worth 2 into this breeze.
Absolutely.
That's a player who stands up when it matters.
It's been a fantastic recruit for
Coach
for
for a
Angaston.
number of seasons and was a great player as a coach, but now relieved of those duties, just pops up at the right time.
We're starting. It's really good. We saw it here at St Under for many years, and as all the clubs in the local area have seen, if you get those guys that hang around after being brought in, and they become part of the fabric of the community. And
They
it's
do.
really
His
important.
father now lives in Angaston, and his family are at every game. He's got several kids, and they're great little people.
Isaiah McKenzie is just bullet
Big
his way.
handball. Ash Fry gets the ball. Quick kick.
Ugly spiral
There's-
punt. Well defended by Angaston.
Fell
Tyson Earlham
right way.
has
Tyson Earlham.
Absolutely
Another one.
drilled one.
Tyson Earlham, another captain goal for the Alpha.
That was absolutely stunning piece of football.
And did you notice, though, the guy who hasn't had it a lot today, but is the chief distributor,
Ash
Fry.
Fry.
got
He is the
footy.
quarterback of this team.
Yeah, he's the chief distributor.
Absolutely. So seeing that fast move, we're starting to see it break open a bit here. A bit exciting to see the scoreboard click over now to 6-8-44 for Willaston on the Barossa scoreboard, trailing Angaston 8-2-50. We're going to have a bit of a shootout here. Let's hope so.
Third quarter, premiership quarter.
Ash Fry
Who
playing
owns-
off half-back too, which is a good move, I think.
That's where he's at his best.
As the sun comes out and bathes the oval,
That could bother Fry. He could burn.
Shannon with a big kick inside forward 50 down towards the...
I'm not allowed to say that he's going thin on top. His mum doesn't like it.
He might have the Terry Toweling hat on at three-quarter time.
Good punch from Evans.
Corcoran distributes
But a
the ball.
quick kick out from Summerton.
Oh,
And
that's
almost
a
a mark.
fantastic effort there.
Clinch with that clearing kick. Goes out wide. Well spoiled from Archie Haddon, who recovers the ball.
Oh, he's-
Turns and burns back inwards. Finds Steve Summerton with the handball. Summerton goes back by hand. It's
He's
errant.
taken
Not a great handball from somebody.
not a great handball, and Archie then stood up against Clinchy, but the ball is bouncing around here, and that's a
And a
fantastic
good strong mark for Tom Ryan. Up forward of wing.
Strange
Rare
territory
for him.
Absolutely.
For the old timer.
And he's kicked it straight at the man on the mark, which is terrible.
And that's unusual for him as well.
Good turn there by Mazio. Angaston
Jack
now
Miles
getting
running
swapped.
back with the ball, takes it, gives the ball
Good
off
hands.
by hand. Ball coming back.
Don't know if that's the best position for that.
Angus
ball to go.
Adams just pushes that ball over the boundary line. Did enough.
We
Absolutely.
saw earlier the two sides were testing each other out, but we're actually starting to see some play and some tempo and sides holding the footy for periods of time now.
Absolutely. Good ruck tap there by Evans. Angaston have got the ball. Ruskin.
Good kick forward.
Noodles Antoni goes deep into the half forward flank.
Shepherd's there. He gets taken down before the ball arrives.
And he's
Angaston
got a
got
free
players
kick
Should
at the
have been
back.
free.
Should have been play on.
It's a free to Shepherd, wasn't it? But it should have been advantage.
Well,
Angaston were out and they had an almost certain goal there. Shepherd goes short,
Great kick.
and that's a really good mark.
back to the man that was running into open goal. That's Kuturski.
Not sure about the distance of his kick here.
He's got to be kicking from outside 50 into the teeth of what has started blustering up as a fairly strong breeze.
You'd
So-
be someone standing on that right-hand goal post.
You'd want to be 25 metres out. There's a short pass going on to a lead to Summerton. In
And
his
someone
pocket.
with a little kick backwards. That's an
Shannon.
excellent kick to Jay
Yeah,
Shannon.
but he's in no man's land. He can't kick it from there. Yeah, all he can do is put it at the head of the square.
He's popped it up. Stevie Summerton has just taken the hit, and he's got 25 metres.
Oh, a free kick and 25 metres.
He took the mark, but it's 25. He
Ooh,
got
and
hit.
there's been a couple thrown there too. Young Clinchy is.
Oh.
There's a bit going on the fence.
Very unhappy work.
Very unhappy.
The
Wasn't
Angaston boys have come in. They love Samo, and they have stood up for their teammate.
There is a bit going on here.
but it was just dumb from Willaston.
Some addresses and some Instagram handles being exchanged here.
I think their hinge date's going on there right now.
It was just dumb though because
There is a card.
he's in a hard spot to kick a goal, and they've just given him 25 to push him in front of the goals.
Yep. And there's been a card given too.
Who is having a rest? That is Clinch, I think.
Well, he did throw one.
He threw a big one. It's not running off. We
It's a
presume-
yellow card, isn't it?
Yes,
we
10
presume
minutes.
That,
No, it's not Clinch. It is
No, what's
young man
Clinch is coming.
Luigi Mondello.
I think Clinch is coming with a yellow. He's coming as
Clinch
well.
as well.
Yeah.
So
One-
that might
I
be
think-
two.
Yeah, there is. There's two being sent off.
And Steve Summerton has been put into the goal square to kick his first goal for the day if he misses from there.
Earlham's kicked 2 goals, brought him back into the goal, and he's stuck in the dead pocket on the boundary line, and they do stupid things like that.
Just lost their cool. And honestly, Summerton took the mark, was hit late.
And it was going to be a very hard kick from there.
Oh,
Absolutely.
it's in the dead pocket.
But really ill-disciplined play by Willaston. It's not what they
There we
wanted.
go. That's the goal. That's what Angaston
Well,
needed.
especially from someone like Childs. He's been around and played a lot of footy, and is a very, very good footballer. But, you know, he should know better.
Yeah, no, it's disappointing. Disappointing for the game, disappointing for their supporters, I'm sure, that they've given it away. So I see the skipper Earlham there giving some instructions.
I'm sure he'd be very forthright.
Oh, he brought him back. Well, not him directly, but him through his 2 goals have brought him back into the game.
Deep in the second quarter, he was massive in keeping them in the game.
Yeah.
So all that
And
effort.
Then the skipper sees something silly.
Yeah.
and,
Ball back
you know,
in the middle. Umpire Nowak bowls it up. In a good position for Evans, who gets the tap down. The Willaston player was wrapped up immediately. That's Mackenzie. He hands the ball back to the umpire.
Mackenzie and Tuckwell has been really good to watch.
Willaston now, they've got the ball in the open. There's a
Waldhuter.
diving
Mark.
mark from Josh Waldhuter, who will be kicking from outside 50. Has a
He's-
little bit of breeze.
He's in his distance here if he
Perhaps
connects.
right on the fringe.
With this breeze, he could
2
actually
years
be-
ago, I would have backed him in. getting really tough now
Whoa,
with
that
those
is
aging
a
legs.
fair kick. He had the distance.
He kicked those 2 goals in the third quarter inside a minute, really. didn't he?
Yes, but the
Also
aging
inside
legs.
Also
just
inside a
hard.
metre of the line. He wasn't kicking it from 60 out. So Angaston
Old
brings the ball
legs.
back in. That's it. Angaston brings the ball back in deep into that dead pocket over there, and it's seen over the line with the ball. up.
Tyrell Burgess coming back into the game, replacing Archie Haddon.
They're using their interchange
I wonder
well.
if Benny Burgess ever had a rude head like that.
He may not have had quite that cooler haircut.
Reckon it was cool?
And Benny would never have worn bright blue boots.
Jesus,
not a
I'm not
chance.
saying nothing about a rude head, Jesus.
You're lucky there's not a camera on us, Luke.
I've got a head for radio, mate.
There's
believe me.
3 very average noggins right here.
It's good seeing sons of guns getting out and representing their clubs and their
Absolutely.
families.
Great
That is a
work here from
fantastic
Angus.
tackle.
That's a huge tackle
Again, the
there
distributor,
from Ash Fry.
Ash Fry.
He's got the ball from the free kick.
That's what
well
they
won.
want. That's what they want. They want
There he goes long. And that's exactly what the Donnybrooks want and need. It's
Zach
a big
East.
mark taken forward. The East, Zach East.
He's
the
an
beast.
elite kick of the football.
Absolutely.
But that's where Ash Fry needs to come into the game.
He grabs it like a nice warm South Gawler pie. Perfect.
And there we go. That's a big goal for the Donnybrooks.
Kicked it into the neighbourhood there.
Yeah, Fry running through the middle of the ground, though. He's starting at a half back, and he found himself there at a half forward. So
He has been pushing down, and he gives that immediate rebound that we've always talked about. And now we're back to within a goal here. It's 7-8-50 for Willaston, trailing Angaston 9-2-56. And you can only think that Angaston's beautiful goal kicking so far, the accuracy is really getting them on top.
another elite player they got from Central Districts like many years ago. He's hung around, and now he's part of the fabric at the Donnybrooks.
Ball
Ruska.
bounces.
Mondello.
Great work from Mondello. Groudon with a kick forward.
Again, no left foot.
Good work from the Angaston defender, but around the corner, Justin Hoskin
Hoskin
hit the
has-
belly of the ball, unfortunately.
Missed
So
that.
that's through
We've
for a
seen
minor
Mondello
score.
get a lot of footy today, but hasn't done a lot with it.
No, and Groudon's done a couple of things, but really, again, hasn't done that. He looks like he's properly a bit too. Noticed he kicked off the outside of his right boot instead of the left. Is the left the one with the hamstring? Angus Adams dropped that opportunity there for Angaston.
I believe the glute was the left.
For what is an elite competition, and probably better than reserves footy, there has been a couple of guys here today who have shown they haven't got a second foot.
That is unfortunate. Oh, there's a bit of a
But
cookie
you
there
see
for
that
Captain
at
Jack.
AFL level, Luke.
Oh no, he's grabbing an ankle.
No,
down
but
there.
you expect people at this level to be able
Big
to
fly
kick both.
from the back.
They've got
There's-
two-sided players.
Willaston have got players, so we'll hold that up and have a ball up.
Like, this is the best competition outside of league football in South Australia. This is the Great Southern Footy League. So you expect these blokes to have the skill level.
Absolutely. Shannon, get
Quick
the ball
clearing
off quick.
kick.
The wind's going to
And
take it out.
That'll
Out of
be
bounds.
out of bounds. Willaston will get the ball back. Gives them a chance to clear their defensive half.
Oh, outside of Division 1 of the amateurs. I should say.
This has got character and atmosphere.
Which is far from amateur. Oh, there's a high tackle there. Oh my God. There we go. Angaston are really battling here on the half back line.
It's a high
Mondello.
kick.
And again, that breeze is pushing the ball out. So there's regular offensive and defensive errors being made here just by rushing the ball. And you wonder if the slow the tempo, bit of possession.
Angaston are bringing the
Cut
ball
in.
back in. They almost need to use the corridor and use a bit of possession here.
Got to be able to switch the play.
I was just about to say that. You've taken it. We haven't seen too many switches all day.
No. It's been a bit old school.
Every
down the
game
line.
today has been
Fry.
There, Ash Fry, flying shot,
Hoskin.
and Justin Hoskin too strong.
3 possessions this quarter from Fry. 3 goals are going to come
But
up.
Justin Hoskin deep, just the power. He threw McInerney to the ground.
Had the advantage of keeping his eye on the ball, and McInerney took his eye off it and got caught going backwards.
And a big goal for the Donnybrooks.
Celebration by Ash Fry.
And they are in front for the first time today.
First time today, they are, indeed. 8 goals, 9.57 for Willaston.
Halfway.
Angaston 9 goal, 2.56, and we have game on.
Halfway through the second quarter, I said, if Angaston get the next goal, it's game over. I said, if they get the next goal, I did say that.
We'll run the replay on that, but no, you're right. You're right. It's a contest worthy of the billing, and we're really eager to see how it goes.
Last year's grand final was one of the best games I've ever seen. Can this year top it?
Stevie Summerton, toe pokes
That
it.
kick into space. There's
Again,
Ash Fry.
Fry.
Goes on the left, just into space.
Every time he gets it, something happens.
Angaston there. Great
Big
punch
punch.
from Reinke.
Angus Adams there, claim.
That ball
Burgess
pushed
is
forward. Burgess
over on the ball.
overran it, but he came back and got it. He was wrapped up, driven into the turf.
This is when it's time to stand up. If you've taken the ticket and you've got the jumper on your back, doesn't matter how old
Adams
or
with
what
the
size
tap,
you
but
are.
there's Willaston just grabbing the ball, forcing another ball up.
All day, though, it's still been the 6-6-6. There hasn't been anything really from the coach's box. has it?
No.
Man on
Changed
man
it.
football.
Yeah,
They
it's
backed their
man-on-man
teams to
football.
win it.
Players
Adams controlled that. And a free kick has been called out.
Angus Adams has been stepping across the line into young Saxon, and he's been taking advantage of the situation, and it's come back to bite him a couple of times, unfortunately.
Big
Evans
high
long.
ball. And a double fister there from Archie Haddon. Probably
Yeah,
could
stood
have
under
marked
the
that.
footy, which was good, though.
If you can get
That
two
quick
hands
kick
to it,
in.
you can mark it.
Couldn't quite mark that east.
They're
I
calling
don't
a
think
high.
he knew what was coming.
There's a high called on East, so yeah.
Going to be very tough from that pocket.
Jack Miles defending there, got a clip around the ear to East, and well, we've said it's a dead pocket, but there's every opportunity that this young man can kick it. He does some pretty amazing things with the footy. He's given it every opportunity, and he's pushed it past the stick.
It's still not the right pocket to be kicking.
It's completely dead, completely wrong.
Back from the days where there was a scoreboard there, it was always been known as a dead pocket here at Tanunda.
Yeah. The scoreboard now moved to the southeast corner of the field. Big pack flies, and Mondello is wrapped up as he turns into the players
Some
there.
great tackling today. It's been a highlight of the game.
Now look at the structures here. We've got 2 players inside the Angaston forward 50, and that is it.
Quick tap down. No one able to gather that ball cleanly. It goes over the boundary line. We'll have another throw in just a few metres towards Angaston's goal.
Willaston playing one out inside 50. Really, all the rest are pushed up to the 50-metre circle.
Big kick up and under.
High ball.
Really doesn't advantage anyone. But the ball bounces well for Willaston.
And for the first time today, they've called advantage. That's a controversial
That's
call.
out of bounds, so that'll be Angaston's kick in.
The Angaston really need to defend here.
Jack Miles comes down the near side, which is rare, and it hasn't worked. Grouden there.
Hoskin gets wrapped up.
2 players have just mobbed him.
There's 2 young blokes too.
Evans with the tap.
Holloway missed the ball. Wow, that is a harsh call.
It's a free kick.
That's a harsh
Real
call
big
on the.
call.
That is a big call. Inside forward
Josh
50.
Waldhuter with the ball.
Umpire's been pretty good today, really.
They've been very good, and they've had a great season as a panel.
No,
of umpires.
Waldhuter's been sent off because of blood here.
So got someone else taking the kick. It's Tyson Earlham,
For
the
his
alpha.
3rd goal of the quarter.
Wow. Who else would you want to have the ball?
Yep. It's
I'm backing him in.
well, he's a professional. He needs to be able to do this.
And
missed.
And he's missed it.
Chop that to the near side. Bad luck.
As somebody that prides himself on his preparation, he would be terribly disappointed with that.
I don't think he took his time because he really didn't aim at that right-hand goalpost.
Not at all. So Angaston, they really need to wrestle back control of this. They continue to play down the dead side. But Willaston have done a great job of bringing it back. Whoa, that is a massive mark
Wow.
by Gavin Shepherd over the back.
Gavin Shepherd, that's mark of the day.
I know
By
I'm his
so far.
fan club, but he's close to best on ground.
That was
quiet this quarter.
immense.
Got to
Big
use the
kick
ball.
down the line.
Is there an Angaston mark there? I believe there is.
Really
Can't
good,
say who
strong
it was.
grab.
Always hard
Jay Shannon.
for key
Yes.
forwards to get a lot of the footy, and he's done well.
Yeah, and he's pushing back now. He's
Jay
covering some
Shannon's got to be making a case for best on ground at the moment.
Very quiet early.
ground. Ash Fry's been pretty instrumental in keeping Willaston in it. As the big blokes fly again.
Only this quarter, though.
Kutursky got the handball away just in time.
I can't
But
believe
Willaston have got the ball.
I reckon Earlham kept him in it in that second quarter, and then he has been.
Ash Fry with a kick into the middle of the ground. Missed his target.
Hensky. Watch out for the hamstring here, the young fella. That's young Shoot got tackled without the ball.
That was Pfeiffer. He's earned the ball, and that could have been a 25-metre penalty.
Well done to young Pfeiffer there, just attacked the ball.
Just stood up when he had to.
Just playing that one out inside 50 again, Angaston.
Just
Well, it's more or less one out inside 100. They've got
very
no
lonely up there.
So Tuckwell with the
Tuckwell
ball,
gets the
trying to
handball
get
out. Ruska has grabbed around the head.
Angaston have only got one player forward of 50 at the moment.
Now,
They're dropping players behind at the contest to try and slow up this rapid movement by the Willaston forwards.
great work from Growden. Goes long.
Good mark.
Jack Miles juggled it.
dear.
Not what he should have taken.
Called it too early.
Called it too early, well too early.
Premature.
Been told that a few times.
Ruska and Adams both off at the same time as Hoskin has a flying shot at goal and
Good mark taken there.
Tommy Ryan.
Miles dropped what he should have taken.
Absolutely.
Kick out.
Young
Finds Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer could run off of Zach East here. He's got the
not
pace.
to.
He's got the pace.
Willaston in the third quarter come this side and
Comes
then back
looking
through
for
the corridor
Summerton.
and score
Summerton's
goals.
looking. Oh, Summerton.
Summerton dropped what he could have taken.
There's appealing to the umpire. That's not going to do any good. Play the whistle, boys. There's one thing that annoys me more than anything. It's appealing to the umpire before the whistle's
Yeah,
played.
they're like Indian off spinners, aren't they?
Umpire balls it up. Shannon holding it. Stacks on the mill in front of the timekeeper's box here, deep in the forward pocket of the Tanunda Oval, where we see the Burge Barossa scoreboard showing Willaston 8:11:59, leading Angaston 9-2-56. Earlham tries to take the tackler on.
Holding the ball.
And has
Yes.
been done.
Well, he had prior opportunity.
He had Pryor, and he tried to run through
Good
Kutursky,
work
and
there,
Kutursky wrapped him
Too
up.
strong.
It's a high ball going out into the grandstand side, and young Max Fraser there punched it across the line. Shepherd has been flying at every ball that he possibly can, but yeah, that's been a huge contest at the back of the in the Willaston defensive area.
Good work from Fraser then. Get the
It
ball out
was,
of
yeah,
bounds.
indeed. Tough ruck contest. Evans doesn't get the ball onto his boot. Earlham, quick snap inside forward 50, and a fantastic defensive mark there by Noodles Antoni.
Gee, Earlham's been good this quarter, hasn't he?
He's put his team on his shoulder, and he's just said, "Come with me, leading from the front." He's going to have
in
a
that
crack at it.
second quarter.
Shannon goes up for the ball. What a great mark there by the former coach and North Adelaide
He actually
superstar.
kept them in it in that second quarter when they were
Earlham,
5 goals
absolutely.
down, and now he's actually leading the charge to
That's
push it
it.
in front.
Corbin has got his head ripped off, and it's 3-quarter time. We are set up for a fantastic last quarter here with Willaston and Angaston at Tanunda Oval. in the grand final of the 2024 season, the Barossa and Gawler Footy Association. Willaston go into three-quarter time leading Angaston 8-11-59 to Angaston 9-2-56 on the Birch Barossa scoreboard. Well, Luke, it's lived up to the billing. It's a cracking game.
Been a cracking game, yeah.
And it just stepped up that quarter as well.
It really did. And it just had some passages of play that we didn't see in that first half, where sides were able to link up and actually, score from those link-ups.
Absolutely. Willaston just broke it open there for a period, just through will. And, we spoke of Ash Fry and his rebound. He really come into his own that quarter. Michael Clinch with an ill-disciplined act spent some time off the ground.
Wasn't smart.
But let's see where we go with the last quarter here. The end of the season. There's one quarter left. You've got 6 months to get over it, boys. Throw it all down.
I think I know we're going to go back to the basics, but for Willaston to win, kicking into the breeze into the final turn, they're going to need Earl and McGain to keep playing well, and they're going to need the distributor with Fry.
It's going to put a lot of pressure on those key players there for Willaston. There's some of the guys that really haven't been seen.
No,
like
Angaston have had a better spread.
Where's Deacon Davis been?
Haven't seen him.
Even Izzy McKenzie, he's had short kicks and he's been in and under. But
haven't seen much of Sammy Walton,
Well, nothing really.
Really?
So are they going to step up this quarter or not? Or do those kids at Angaston step up? Do those local lads that have grown up, they've been really desperate. They lost 19. They've been close. They haven't been there. Led by young Dylan Tuckwell and these boys, and there's some sons of guns in there. Archie Haddon, the coach's lad. So are they going to step up? Is this going to be their day to really stamp authority? It comes down to moments like this that make grand finals.
Yeah, I only had 1 year at Willaston, and I really enjoyed my time. And I'm hoping they win today, but we get into three-quarter time, grand final.
Big crowds around each of the teams.
I can't see a winner other than Angaston. I just think they've got better spread of players over the oval, whereas Willaston are relying on too few to do too much.
I wonder if they played their game, Willaston. The kids at Angaston there, they're going to come home with the breeze. You can't imagine that's not the most amazing way to finish the game.
It's worth 3 goals.
Absolutely.
Has to be.
But I'll tell you what, it's been a ripping game. They're all in it, and 25 minutes will tell. Half of Angaston's population is standing around their team at the moment.
Yeah, I think you can see the expectation on the Angaston people too.
Absolutely. And
the Donnybrook supporters, they all left early. I'm not sure there's the same expectation there, but, I think there's more hope than expectation from the Donnybrooks.
Well, the Willaston are out in their positions at the moment, and Ango are still working their way through it. So, just before we kick off in the last quarter here, the last quarter of footy for Barossa and Gawler Footy Association. Well done to the association for a cracking season, an absolute ripper. Also to Tanunda Footy Club for the hosting of this year's grand final.
Amazing,
just brilliant. Turned the weather on. Obviously went to the Lutheran churches a few times this week and made some prayers, and we're looking forward to what should be a ripping last quarter.
Tanunda do it, and I know, and I've got no affiliation with Tanunda whatsoever, but they do it as good as anyone out here, don't they?
They are a professionally run club, and they've got good people at the helm.
I'll tell you what, we had to get Sam in this morning, and Kim Underwood come here at 6 o'clock, before 6 o'clock, to get Sam into the gate.
Brilliant.
When the 7 o'clock.
And that's because we've got Sam Furler, who is the best AV guy in the business.
Yeah, but he
180
actually got here at
creations,
6 in the morning.
He is the king.
Because Sam had to set everything up and tie down rope, the whole lot. But Kimmy Underwood did that, but there's a whole lot more than that. But it's just
didn't complain about.
We love our community. We love our football.
Yeah,
we love the fact that our ladies won the 10 years after they started, we won an A-grade women's premiership.
I just think
and
little
we had
things
the
like that
privilege to
should be
call it.
told.
It was fantastic.
Like people going out of their way to make it the perfect day.
Good start. Here we go, guys. This is it. 25 minutes of footy for the season.
Ball up. Adams holds his ground. Tap comes down. Kick around the corner.
Noodles.
High.
Clinch
Great
is back on the
tackle.
ground. That is a
Clinch was
fantastic
wrapped up.
tackle. Not rewarded.
Could have been. Was holding the ball
Wow.
last quarter.
He tried to break the tackle.
Absolutely, he's trying to break the tackle. Ball up by Noack.
Neither ruckman really engaged.
Quick handball out there
ball
by
out.
Earlham. Holloway.
That kick is quick and low. Gave Angaston's defenders a chance. They've mobbed Willaston. Desperate
Going in low
sliding
there. Tommy Ryan over the top defensively. There was a big cheer. There was obviously a blood-curdling, emotional speech given at three-quarter time in the Angaston huddle because they were all over it. Summerton with a quick move out. Ruscombe runs past the ball. Shannon wears it with Clinch holding each other. They would have played a fair
imagine
bit
it
of
would
footy.
have been an impassioned play. Craig didn't get to win a premiership as a player.
There you go.
Was interstate when Angaston won their flag in 2004, and it just didn't play out for him as a player. He's lost one as a coach. This is his big chance.
Just got some news too for the North East Footy League Grand Final that the Southern Saints are 4 goals down going into the last.
Against BSR.
Yes, BSR, I believe, yes. Some heavy work there in the...
With BSR, one of the
Clinch.
last 4.
I think so. It's been pretty well dominated, hasn't it?
They are the
Coming second.
powerhouse up there at the moment.
With 2 Wells winning 4 in a row.
And
in a row.
just a quick shout out, Kent Kingsley listening in on YouTube.
Kingo.
Go the Panthers, he says.
I watched Port Broughton and Orroroo last week from Port Broughton over 6,000 people there. That was a huge day.
Fantastic. Was it tied in? Tommy's body. So here we go.
Port Broughton won. They
Kick
won by
around the
about 4
corner.
goals.
Contest.
Good
Wild
punch
Hooter
from Wild
punch.
Hooter, who's now in the middle. That running, flying shot on goal from Watson.
What
Well
a
marked from
great
Jack
mark.
Miles. Captaincy at its finest back there. He goes wide.
He's found a free player out there.
They go
Antony
long.
goes long. Down to Summerton. Summerton controls the
has
ball.
to corral it. Can now kick. Little short pass. Just
of a dinky
overshoots
pass.
his player.
Angaston are deep in the forward line here. There's an opportunity for Shannon. Oh, he's been done with the ball.
Holding the ball. Wasn't earlier in the quarter.
Clinchy has come back with a vengeance on this game.
No, he's fairly quick on that holding the ball.
Holloway
It's a
drops the mark.
Short kick.
Fry.
Fry, the distributor.
Earlham got paid the mark. Oh, and there's a 25.
Interesting.
What was
So-
that for?
Knocked out of his hand, I believe. Very quick on that, Kalen. Earlham going long. Forward 50.
McInerney stood under it. Couldn't complete the mark. Mackenzie bustling. Got the kick away.
Tommy Ryan spoils beautifully there. There's a dinky little kick that's been cut off.
Fortuitous.
Here we
Absolutely.
are. McInerney
McInerney.
bites off that
Oh,
dangerous
geez, that's
kick.
not smart coming through
No.
the corridor.
Here we are.
That's
is
a
not
critical
smart.
goal.
Zach Henschke.
Oh, hello.
Big goal.
There's a player that's gone down big time.
That's
no,
not
it's
smart
cramped.
footy
That's
to come
cramped.
back through the corridor like that.
No, absolutely. That's
30 metres out from goal, straight through the corridor.
number one rule of back play. Don't come across your goal.
Boundary side.
Always.
Once upon a time, that was the rule.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
all right to switch to footy, but that wasn't a switch. That was just a.
That's an error. That's an
That-
error.
That was
that's
a
a
big
real
mistake.
error.
Yes.
See Luigi Mondello coming off. He looks like he's hobbling a little bit. There seems to be
Doesn't
some
look good,
cramp in
does
the Willaston boys.
That is a huge error to come back inside like that.
Young Deacon Davis coming back on the ground. We haven't really seen him
No,
today.
double D. He could play a part yet. Quick work out of the middle there. Big tackle. That's
Huge tackle.
WWE stuff. And there's a bit going on afterwards. Corcoran getting dealt with.
There's Corcoran absolutely, between the two of them, Holloway and Corcoran are still
The umpires are
wrestling
just
around.
letting the game go.
There's
Bit of fun.
Deacon Davis.
Big tackle there.
by
Dylan
Tuckwell.
Tuckwell wrapped him up, smashed him into the turf.
It is-
Last quarter of a grand final, anything goes.
Willaston at 9-11-65. Angaston 9-2-56.
Throughout the head.
He's been taken
And
high.
High tackle on Dylan Tuckwell, who's
Tucky's been fantastic
bounced
today.
back and goes long. Shepherd at the back. He was well spoiled by clinch.
Ash Fry there, just holding the ball up deep with Summerton coming up off the bottom of the pack there.
Shepherd will do the ruck work here.
He gets up over
high,
Evans.
and
Summerton.
Summerton's there. That little kick on the outside of the right boot. That's a hell of a mark from Ben Antoni.
Thought he might have had a bit of a hand in the back.
Held his position, I believe. You're allowed
That's
to do that,
freakish
aren't
mark.
you? I think that was, but outside of the boot, right foot
That is
chip
so
kick,
clever.
just.
Little 18-metre
Right hand goalpost here,
little
Dan.
wedge.
I think so. No, left hand. I'd be
Left
pushing.
He's a left footer.
Left footer. Actually, drill it low and straight.
Okay.
Go hard.
We're right behind him, and he's
Drill it
done
low and
just
straight.
that.
He stuck it
He
in.
has drilled the goal. That is massive from Ben Antoni. That's his first goal of the day.
That's an
Goal
important
number
goal.
14 of the season.
The crowd is warming to all of this.
And that will bring Angaston right back into the contest.
Still hard to pick a winner in that. Angaston are actually lucky that kick straight.
Absolutely. They've been dominated for the last half an hour by Willaston.
Ball back in the middle. Corbin Schubert in the ruck now for the Panthers.
So the Barossa scoreboard has Willaston 9-11-65 leading Angaston 10-62.
So Schubert versus Evans. Schubert with a big leap, but Evans gets the punch down.
Deacon Davis in the
Davis
middle.
missed the ball with his foot.
Didn't bend his back. Number one rule. Get your head over the ball, son.
Old-fashioned coach would have dragged him for that. Back in your day,
Absolutely.
when they were kicking a sheep's stomach.
Pigs.
Quick work.
Isaiah McKenzie outside. Going deep inside 50.
That's a good run.
Having a chip.
And
Willaston blokes raffling the ball.
And there we go. That is a massive goal.
Earlham.
Tyson Earlham, the alpha, just putting his stamp of authority on this contest.
I believe that's his third goal for the day.
That is
All in the last half.
only kicked 10 goals for the year before today, and he's kicked 3 today. That's captaincy when stepping up when it matters.
The Angaston defence there was left wanting. They've made some changes here, Willaston. They've put Justin Hoskin right deep in full forward. They're bringing Waldhooter further up the ground. Isaiah McKenzie's deep in the forward 50 as well. Zach Henschke's running around high, so he takes an important defender. Ruska with the ball has been wrapped up in the middle.
So umpire comes in. He'll ball it up again.
So we've got a 9-point ball game here. Angaston do need to make the most of this breeze.
They need the next goal.
Need the next two if they're going
Schubert
to win
with
it.
the tap down.
Willaston with the ball.
Ruska runs onto the footy, but he's grabbed.
That is a fantastic tackle and chase there, unrewarded by for Angaston. Tommy Ryan
gets the ball away.
Ruska gets
Quick
it out.
kick. There's
Shepherd.
Shepherd at the back. Dropped what he could have taken. Archie Haddon with a mark. He plays on. Goes quickly.
Fraser
quite
misses
work.
another one.
Ball still in play.
Still in play.
We thought it was out of bounds.
Well, we can see that from here. And it was right. So. Ball to be brought in by the boundary umpire, thrown in deep. Saxon Evans there just dominating at the moment in the ruck. Attacking the ball, Angaston, and it's going to be wrapped up.
Evans is going to have a big say in the rest of this game if Angus Adams isn't in the ruck anymore.
His second half against Tanunda in the second semi-final was huge.
His endurance is
And
great. Free kick going the
Free
way
kick
of
going-
Angaston.
Yes, absolutely. For a holding the ball.
Looks
break,
like Tuckwell.
Again.
No,
No,
McInerney.
yeah, it is.
No, it is Tuckwell.
Tuckwell
He goes
distributes.
short.
Archie Haddon
Hits
out
his
there.
teammate, Haddon, who can now drive the ball into the forward 50.
It's a long kick into forward 50.
Ooh.
Noodles Antoni.
Had his chance.
There we go.
Good pick up. There's Jake Hood, who's been unsighted all day.
Hoodie hasn't been seen at all. You're right.
Reinke, they're working at ground level.
He come from Salisbury North, didn't he?
No.
No?
Local.
Like,
All his life.
Spent a
If
year
you're
or so
gonna-
down at South
Well done.
Canberra.
Good work there by the young Corbin.
Corbin Schubert,
Schubert in the ruck there.
nephew of
Rusker.
the great Anthony Schubert.
Then Clinchy just cleans it up. Good delivery out here.
Go down the line, and Watson really held his composure there to take the mark.
He's drilling the ball deep into forward 50. Justin Oskin finding space. Held on.
Tommy
Tommy
Ryan's
Ryan
there.
just following it through.
Can't afford to be giving up much at this stage of the game.
10-point ball game now.
10-point ball game.
McInerney goes quickly and goes long.
Who to? Who
No
to?
one can get a hand on it. Willaston
McKenzie
have got
used
players
his
at ground level.
experience there.
That's a big kick and a big mark from
That's
Hoskin.
a massive mark from
Willaston
Hoskin.
look the better side at the moment.
They do. They just look too composed, too strong.
But halfway through that second quarter, it was all Angaston.
Absolutely.
So
We've seen
really
it
come back
change
up.
massively.
Yes, they did. Oh.
Well, it goes to prove we don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. We're
I
just
think,
guessing.
we're just sitting up here.
I blame Luke.
Yeah, I do too. I'm
So
happy
do
with
I.
that.
So do I.
That's it. Yeah.
Four boys wrong.
The scoreboard apparently is incorrect.
Is that right?
There's a rush behind. Yep. So we've still got it's a 10-point ball game, isn't it? 72-62.
Yes.
So for all your viewers at home, the broadcast is correct. Hoskin has taken a shot on goal and missed it, so it is now an 11
That could have made
point-
it really difficult for Angaston.
11-point ball game. So
And coming out the attacking side this time. Just misses the target,
got to make a move in here.
but he gathers well. Plays on, kicks.
Well done. Angaston,
That ball bounces well for Shannon.
Jay Shannon using the ball.
Got the handball out.
That's going to be called a high
That's
tackle
got to
there.
be high.
How far in
But
are
Shannon
we,
is
Teeks?
down.
Shannon's down with a knee. Is he?
How far in, Teeks?
Can't tell.
So young Burgess goes long into
Tyrell
forward 50
Burgess goes long.
to his full forward. And that's a point.
Didn't quite work, but that's a minor score. Keeps the ball in Angaston's forward line.
They're going to have to defend
Excuse
this
me?
if they're going to have a shot.
Sam, how far into the final term?
So about halfway through the final term here. There's a big ruck up. Captain Tommy Ryan.
takes it over the line.
We're 13 minutes into the last quarter here, roughly halfway. Players are starting to show their exhaustion here.
Ethan White with the ball, bowls it in. Angus Adams back in the ruck. Corcoran was dealt with off the ball and gets the free kick.
There's a play on. Tuckwell.
Puts it out in front. There we go. Jed Durden.
Jed Durden.
Barely sighted today, but Tuckwell put it out in front and gave him every chance to run out.
Durden's been incredibly well held today.
But that was just a great
Dylan
run
Tuckwell,
goal.
what
Got
a
a Willaston
beautiful
player
piece
on the ground with
Started
cramp
at full
in
down.
front of us. Willaston can't get him off the field at this stage, while Angaston are running rotations.
I think that's Sean Childs actually lying on the ground, isn't it? He's
No, that's
Luigi
McKenzie,
Oh, it's Isaiah McKenzie.
which is huge.
Luigi Mondello is coming off with a hamstring. He
Yes.
has pinged that.
Mondello is done.
He didn't look
And
good
that's a
in
goal.
the third quarter.
Angaston
Durden
have
has
just
to
kicked the goal. You can tell the crowd is up and about. It's a huge crowd
But
here at Tanunda.
McKenzie, if he cannot go for Willaston, that is huge.
He can't. So Mackenzie's off.
McKenzie is one of their prime movers.
He's
And
off,
you've got
Mondello's
Mondello off with a. So the
A
interchange
lot
is
of run
limited.
gone for Willaston.
Absolutely. That's for 4 points now. It's a
Here
fantastic
we are.
finish to the
Angaston
season.
have got
here.
Angus Adams back in the ruck. That's massive for them. He
They
is
rested
so
him for the
crucial.
first half of this quarter.
And Willaston only got 2 left on the bench.
Adams gets the tap down. That worked well. Corcoran gets it
Corcoran
around the
gets
corner.
the ball out.
but a really good mark.
Malachi Colhagen there. He's pushing it.
Not paid a 25, could have been.
Willaston drive it in to their forward 50.
And that's well done by Angus Adams, the ruckman.
That's an excellent contest there by two footballers.
Yep, great.
Well done.
Viter's
Getting
got
the
the
ball out.
handball out. There's
Angus
the
Adams.
big fella, Adams. Goes on his left foot.
Chapman.
Very proficient. And a really good take there.
Got to tap it on. Ruska.
Ruska's got the ball. He's dispossessed. Shepherd goes
Shepherd
by hand.
goes.
McInerney goes
McInerney
short.
for the, and Clinch.
Clinch read it better than anyone.
Michael Clinch has taken a fantastic mark there. The crowd is going
Could be a
wild
game-saving mark. He
Clinchy.
comes long down the line.
Angus
Big
Adams
fly,
jumps
Angus Adams
up.
at the back.
Wild Hooter grabs the ball.
Around the corner,
Playing
kicks
the
it up
rover.
in the air.
We've got about 9 minutes left.
Watson is
What?
taken down.
Hoskins
Hoskins has missed.
the goal.
An absolute gimme by his standards.
What an amazing chase down.
That is great desperation
By
from
Tommy
Jake
Ryan.
Wood.
16 and a half minutes into the final term, and it's a 5-point lead to Willaston.
Shannon Jenner, who we haven't seen either today, has taken a fantastic mark. Kicks it through the forward 50.
And a good mark taken there. That's Alex Reinke, the big man who's been in defence for most of the day. Goes on his preferred left. Short.
Tyrell
It's
Burgess.
Tyrell Baby Burgess, who will
Baby
go
boy
back
Burgess.
and take a shot on goal for the lead.
Just drifted into the space, didn't he?
He is the son of an elite player and the nephew of an equally elite player.
Absolutely.
Go back, aim at that right-hand goal post, and then the ball will
Well, you say to the young fella, take your time. Go back, breathe. Get around him.
Coming in now. Kicks
Oh,
nicely.
he shanked it.
Just
Drawn
offline.
it.
He is the player who kicked the goal that beat Willaston the last time these two teams played.
Well, he's going to have to do it a couple more times yet, and we've got an amazing. It's 17 minutes gone in the last quarter here of the BLGFA Grand Final here in the beautiful Barossa Valley. It's an under oval. We've
Ash
got
Fry
Willaston
with the
10,
ball.
14, 70
Signals that he's going long.
to Angaston 11,
Does
4,
just
70.
that. Goes deep.
Angaston with the ball again.
Good
Tuckwell.
clear at the back of the pack. That ball back in.
Burgess attacks the pack and has given away a free kick. All the
Way of
effort.
Willaston.
the ebbs and flows of a grand final, though now it looks like Angaston have got more run.
They got some run. It's all happening for them. They just want to make it happen. Where it's 18 and a half minutes gone.
Yeah, 10 minutes
Grab,
ago it
goes
was all
long,
Willaston. Now
out
Angaston
wide.
have turned it.
Big pack out there in front of the Willaston home crowd. Earlham
Kick
kicks
around
the ball
the corner
down
is great for
line.
Willaston. They just
Excellent.
gained a bit of territory.
He's
They're
been
happy
great.
with that.
He's
Last
been great,
out.
Earlham.
The alpha's been fantastic. What a leader.
There's a free kick given for some reason. We're not sure why.
Is that Earlham?
No, that's young Jaden Watson out there. Bring the ball in deep. Angus Adams lines up to take the mark. Waldhooter has been
Around
around.
the corner.
They stand and watch the ball bounce. In a grand final, you can't do that.
That little short kick. Jack
Good
Miles
mark.
with
Jack
a running
Miles.
mark. Kicks the ball quickly.
Great defence.
But that's a great
That's
mark
a big
there.
mark by, who's that, Fraser, is it?
Yes.
No? Oh, no, it's not. Not sure who that is at this stage.
He goes long. And what a fly from behind. Quick kick there
Tommy
for the
Ryan.
Panthers.
An attempted mark there by Angaston. Stevie Summerton's in there attacking the ball. And there's a free kick called for high, going Willaston's way.
Everything falling the Donnybrook's way at the moment.
Still 4 points, 10-14-74 to Angaston 11-4-70.
And we're approaching the 20-minute mark of the final term. Just on 20 minutes right now. So
The time on, we've got 5 or 6 minutes left in the game. It is still anybody's. There's a big collision in the back there, deep in the Angaston defensive 50. Willaston shuffling it forward. Sam Walton, the guy. You would.
That kick up
That
and
is-
under.
That's off the belly of the ball. bounces past everybody.
Bounce really
Zach
didn't
East
work
grabs
for
the
anyone.
ball.
Mondello and Mackenzie
beast.
trying to warm up to come back. You can't see either of them, especially Mondello.
I
He
think
looked gone for all
Mackenzie
money.
might be dreaming too.
Archie Haddon lined up to get on the
No,
ground.
Mackenzie's trying to get back.
They're trying to get on. There's a bit of confusion here as to who's coming on and off. There's a bit of
Mackenzie
blood.
does come on.
Yeah, Isaiah Mackenzie's coming on.
And that's Henschke trying to get back on as well, isn't it? Yep.
Yes.
Alex Reinke's just come off with a whack of blood coming out of his face.
He's too pretty anyway.
He is.
Archie Haddon about to come on.
I think the umpire has been suckered in there. The umpire
Wow.
has been absolutely suckered into
In a
that
grand
one.
final with
I'm
6
sorry,
minutes left,
but
that's a poor.
That is a poor decision. That is a poor decision and well played by Zach East, but he has seriously flopped to get that free kick. I'm sorry, but
The umpire got sucked in.
sucked in big time. You got to read the game. You have to read the game at that point, and Zach East just played it.
Match winning.
East will come in
Potentially.
now and puts the goal through. That could be the end of the game.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate, but I believe that, yeah.
The beast, Zach East, with his second goal of the match,
Yep.
could have just won the game for Willaston.
And we've got more blood rule coming. So, Wild Hooters coming off with blood.
We've just gone 22 minutes in.
You really don't want the game decided by these sorts of decisions. So,
That was a poor decision, let's be honest.
Wild Hooter off.
In a game
Henschke
that's been
on.
really well umpired.
It's been well umpired, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a shot in.
Yep. So, ball goes up. Nowak throws the ball up. Angus Adams and Evans successful in the. And again, there's another free kick. There's a lot of free kicks being
Mackenzie
delivered.
with the ball. Comes out wide.
Holloway with
finds
the
a
ball on the
teammate on
wing.
the wing.
Is it too early yet for Willaston to start running the clock down?
I believe so, absolutely. Angaston got some real drive here, but Mackenzie's back
Mackenzie
on.
just wins the ball back. That's crucial. Comes around the corner.
I know for sure if they
Lot
get
of
the
umpire
next ball,
calls
they'll
in the
be
crowd.
dropping 2 men in behind the footy.
Yeah, absolutely.
There
Kuturski
we
was
go.
fantastic.
Good work out of
Ruska,
defence.
hands through to the Angaston player running
Oh, there
forward.
was one on too.
And
Gets
Stevie
out the back.
Summerton.
Steve
Stevie
Summerton.
has kicked a goal.
Stephen Summerton keeps Angaston alive.
4 points.
11-14, 80 to
The
12-4,
Angaston
76.
vice captain gives them a pulse.
That's his second for the day, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
We're 23 minutes and 40
And
seconds into the
How
final
much
term.
talent does it take to kick that ball out of the air?
So we've only got 3 minutes left in the
3
game.
4 minutes left in the
This
game.
clearance is the most important of the season for both.
Can Angus Adams get up? Can Saxon Evans keep his dominance in the centre?
Umpire Sullivan with the ball.
Can Caelan Sutherland throw it up straight?
We're now 24 minutes into the final term.
Adams with the tap,
It's a handball there.
but
Earlham.
Willaston shark it.
It's going deep into the forward 50 there for for Willaston.
Justin Hoskins sees it
Push
over
it
the
over
boundary
line.
line. He'll be happy with that. He can live with that.
He's loved his move forward, deep into the forward line.
It's been decisive.
I think Tyson Earlham's been fantastic today for Willaston,
Oh,
honestly,
he's best on ground.
He's got the medal at this stage.
if Willaston win it.
Even if they don't, he's got to be. Jack Miles with the kick, clearing
Stevie
kick,
Ruska pushing hard.
pushes it over the boundary line.
Man, he's played a lot of football over many years between Darwin and the Barossa and Adelaide and Mid-North.
And the Northeastern.
Yeah, with Midman, his home club. 24 and a half minutes gone.
Angaston's his home
Angus
club.
at home club.
But
So
did spend some time at Midman.
Angus Adams moves
Gets the
it.
ball forward.
Just hit 25 minutes.
Wild Hooter with
Two-
some tape around his nose.
2 minutes
Jack Miles
left.
goes
2
long.
minutes.
That's
And Jay Shannon with the mark.
So It's only 2 minutes left.
Plays
Third.
on. Goes long.
He's kicked at no one.
Oh,
Clinch, Michael
no.
Clinch. He had his full forward streaming out.
Michael Clinch takes the mark
We're 25 and a half minutes into
and
this
goes
final
short
turn.
into the back pocket.
Last couple of minutes of this.
They're running down
season.
time now.
It's a long kick
Angus
out.
Adams to fly, punches the ball over the line.
What a fantastic game of football. We see the Angaston faithful are crowding. Lots of advice being given.
Ball in.
Still very much Angaston's to
Kwiatkowski on the left foot, goes long and high. And a big fly. No one can mark it. Ball's loose. Great pick up there for Willaston.
A
He's
huge
taken.
tackle right in front of the goals.
Oh, dear.
And here's some big news. Saxon Evans has gone down with a
Saxon
rolled
Evans
ankle.
is down.
They played a worse free kick than that earlier.
Correct.
Steve
Kick around the
Ruska.
corner. Stevie Ruska out in the full.
He's given the ball back.
26 and a
That
half
could be
minutes
the game.
26 and a half minutes into the final term. BLG, Barossa Grand
Barossa
Final.
Light and Gawler Grand Final here. It's an under oval.
On the
Birds
Birds
Barossa
Barossa
score.
scoreboard, Angaston 12-4, 76, trailing Willaston 11-14, 80. We are on the edge of our seats. We
been
paid for the
an
whole
epic-
seat. We're on the edge of it now.
It's an epic grand final. Long ball out, deep out of the defensive 50. Angaston and Willaston charging at the ball.
Boundary thrown right on the 50-metre arc.
Can Angaston get a quick movement out and
Going to
slap a
take
goal?
something miraculous from here. for the
27
Bears.
minutes in.
The crowd is huge. It's bubbling. Deep inside the 450.
Kick
Tuckwell.
around the corner. Dylan Tuckwell.
Has kicked it behind.
Oh,
Brings
That
them
might
back
be
to
their
3
last chance. That might be their last
my
chance.
heart has just dropped out of my chest, guys.
Well, it's your home club, mate. You got every right. You got every right. But this is a fantastic display of footy.
27 and a half minutes. There aren't going to be too many more chances.
Long kick back in for Willaston.
They do go long.
The big plaque flies.
No mark.
Clearing
Quick
ball.
clearing kick for Willaston should be enough.
And that's the game.
And
That's
that's
it.
it. Game over.
The Donnybrooks are home after, 25 years?
25 years. 2024. They are the premiers. 11 goal, 14-80 over Angaston, 12-5-77. That is an
The
incredible win.
despair for the Angaston
They
players.
came from behind. They gutted it out. That is a huge win for the Donnybrooks.
And congratulations to Willaston for the first time they've won the A grade and the B grade flag. What an
It is
amazing,
a great win for this football club,
what an
who
amazing year.
have done it tough for a few years now. They really have earned the right to be called the best.
Have they
team.
recovered from Andrew Jarman? 54 points.
Probably not, but they have earned the right to be called premiers.
I'll tell you what, this an amazing grand final, played in the right spirit, was absolutely sensational.
I'd like to pay
football.
credit to Damien Hertzik and his coaching team, Craig Dorr and Peter Cameron, who join him on the sidelines every week. They are a really professional bunch, and they've done a great
Oh,
job.
the master tactician in Dory.
Yes. The man
So
who can't pronounce any names but can,
See, President Aldo
Do
Pazin
tactics.
down there, he's
who's done a great job with
he
his
runs
club.
a great club. So, and congratulations to the Barossa Light and Gawler Footy Association. What a showpiece of our sport.
And is there any variation in our opinion as to who best on ground is? Who will win the Hearn medal? It's got to be Tyson Earlham.
I think
I think it's
for the
gonna be
winners, it's
Earlham.
Yes.
Earlham followed by Fry. I think they were just
Who are two guys who have been deserving of a premiership for a long, long time.
they've it's been their life's work basically at their home club. So
Earlham kept them in it in the second quarter.
Earlham just lifted
and then
them.
Earlham won it for them in the last.
And to be honest, if there was anything to be said for the vanquished, Tuckwell, Summit, and Shannon, like seriously, that midfield was fantastic. Congratulations to the umpires as they walk off the field.
They did a good job.
They were
obviously.
unnoticed for most of it, and except for one glaring incident. But to be honest, what a fitting way to finish a magnificent season in the Barossa and Gawler Footy Association.
What a great season! What a great league!
It is. It is the Premier Country Footy League in South Australia,
And that is why we're so proud to be involved. As the South Australian footballer, it is a privilege to be involved with this league and calling it week in, week out.
Indeed, and we should acknowledge all the sponsors of the South Australian coverage
Of the
here.
BLG, we have
BLGFA.
Sharon, Birds Barossa, of course.
Yep.
We've got AJ Stella, the Gawler Caravan Park, Vine Inn,
Maxiplast, Central District
and
Footy Club.
Belgravia Apparel.
That's
Great sponsors, all of them.
it. The Vine Inn. Yep. Good place to go and
As
have a
we're
quiet
getting
one.
ready for the presentation.
We've got a
which
feel
will be
for
right
got a
in
feel
front
for
of
the
us.
Angaston guys. They've come from fourth. They really climbed in and had a red hot crack. That's a great mob. And unfortunately, the second time in 5 years they've pulled up short on the last day.
Yes, tough loss for the Angaston guys, but a very young team, and you can imagine that they will learn and grow from this.
There's some huge talent there. They're
A
going to
lot
go.
of young players.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
that is the one thing that they will hold as a bonus. Plus, their under-17s playing in a grand final today. There's 4 or 5 kids in that team who are going to be very good A-grade footballers.
No doubt. And the depth of talent up there at Angaston is really good and it's profound. So they'll continue to push forward and grow and strive, as will all the clubs. We still, I'd love to see a 10th club in this league. There's growth in the population around, and I'd call upon the Barossa and Gawler and the Sandful to look at bringing out of recess some of those dormant clubs, particularly around Gawler and what have you, that are still sitting there that could be reactivated. I think there needs to be a growth of football, and we also need to build upon the platform that sees this as the Premier Country Football Association in South Australia.
That's definitely an issue that will be looked at by the league and is constantly being discussed. But it is just a case of clubs who are trying to build a foundation.
Yeah, no, there's a lot to be said for it. And to see clubs like Kapunda and Freeling have juniors playing finals, fantastic. I reckon that's really, really healthy. And they've all got growth going on. So
As we have League President Mick Bryan trying to call the Willaston players over for the presentations, and we will let you enjoy the presentations. We will make some comment, but we'll try and keep it to a minimum and let you enjoy them.
absolutely. We've got to call this. We've got to keep calling that. We've got to do it. So it hurts, but my God, that was an epic finish.
That's a great win. Willaston, I'm an Angaston supporter, but I take my hat off to Willaston because that's a great win. They've suffered in the last number of years. The loss to South Gawler a couple of years ago was tough, and they have recovered really well. They could have left a lot of mental scarring.
I think, for both sides, it's growth. It's what they're doing, and for both clubs and organisations, they've had their own ups and downs and what have you. But they're really driving forward, and it's great to see the depth. And with Willaston, with the Rezzies getting up and their Colts playing decent footy, they've always had a strong culture of
Their
footy.
under-17s under Joey Cirillo have had a really good year.
Yep.
And Joey's so passionate. I love the man to death. He'll be losing his mind at the moment.
It goes to show though that the competition's very healthy.
It is.
We presume that the netball girls have all had a cracking day out the back as well. We're not privy to those scores, but I believe that there's an announcement to become coming soon about a tightening of the relationship between the netball and the football. which is really good and it's vitally important. So, we don't get footballers without netballers, as I always said. So, a bit hard to make them yourself. So, absolutely. We'll see if Sam can turn up Lukey's microphone because we can't hear him at the moment. Now we got him. Now we got him.
I actually think that having the two together make the day what it is.
Yeah. No, exactly. And it's vital that the facilities cope with that. That's what brings in 6, 7, 8,000 people into a facility like this.
If you go to an amateur league game, you see the A grade, B grade, and C grade, right?
Yeah.
There's no netball.
No.
And then after the game, right, what happens is they do the presentations at the club. There's the A grade, B grade, and C grade.
Yep.
20 minutes later, everyone is vacated.
It's gone.
Everyone's vacated.
Well, this is a celebration here. There's still 1,500, 2,000 people
It's a
here.
community atmosphere. It's entirely different.
The businesses in the town have made some money. They've sold their coffees and whatever.
As
So
I can tell you,
President Mick Bryan is out there. He's trying to wrangle the Willaston boys, but they're having the time of their life right
for
now.
those who have not been involved in city football, which is, people often think it's really good. Don't be mistaken. At 6:30, there's hardly a person in their footy club.
exactly.
And I'm being honest, because I've been involved with it all my life.
My son plays Metro footy in Sydney, and they struggle with it. So let's just listen to President Mick. He's currently calling out all of the sponsors of the league, which are vitally important.
Thank you. Now, I'll pass you over to Shannon Hearn to announce the winner of the Hearn medal.
Shannon Hearn to present the winner of the Hearn medal, the best on ground.
I'm absolutely filthy with Shannon.
Tyson Earl.
Tyson, the alpha,
Yeah.
the captain.
The skipper.
What a winner.
Fairly obvious, wasn't it?
He
I would
threw,
have
he
thought.
threw him on his shoulders,
But
and he
I-
said, "Follow me, boys." He's
I
got
am-
one bung shoulder.
I've known Shannon all my life. I'm filthy with him. He's currently wearing a shirt with a collar that has black, white, and teal on
I
it.
do like it. It's
He's
very nice.
about 15 years too late.
Well, congratulations to Tyson Earl. He's a lovely bloke, does a bit of my plumbing, and like I said, never bites his fingernails. So
Someone's got to look after your plumbing.
absolutely. And no, that's just rewards for the skipper. It's his life of Willaston. He's put his life into it, and it's fantastic. Some commentary about the quality of product somebody else has brought.
Craig Haddon now conceding. Must be bittersweet.
A few of the netball girls making their way out.
Yep. Well spoken there by Craig Haddon,
He's a
champion
class act.
of Angaston Footy Club, played 1 million games of footy, and
Over 300.
yeah, just it's a hard day for him.
Yes. Jaden Watson has had a great season coming to the club this year.
He was inspirational during the late part of that game where just needed to clear some ball, and he did it.
Sammy Walton, Big Daddy, as he's got one of his lads there with
17
him.
children that he's got. So
He's got not quite 17, but his partner Talitha and he are breeding a new team.
But I mean, there's guys
Old
like
Hooter.
that with a heartbeat of
Yes.
of Willis.
One of my favourite people.
absolutely Walter.
I loved my time
But
with Sammy.
Josh Waldhooter, look
Zach
at him there.
Henschke.
Got a rough lid, Josh, but Zach Henschke has had a big season
And the
as a
skipper,
player.
Earlham, getting his
The alpha, he's got his daughter with him.
Ash Fry, we think was second in the voting.
The ginger.
Pale.
And
Clinchy.
Clinchy, what a game he played.
And top fella, had a moment. Oh, the
Yeah.
little tiny one with him.
Hey,
There you go.
these guys
Bloody good mechanic,
have
apparently.
been around for a long time. They've got their kids with them. That's how much this club means to them. They are part of this club. It's not just
Absolutely.
them.
Josh
It's their
Holloway.
family.
Cracking goal he kicks.
I don't think anyone could deny Earlham was best on ground.
No. Saxon Evans had
He'll
a
be-
good year.
He'll be nursing that ankle tonight, but
He
feel
won't
a thing.
care.
That's it.
Just
Cormac.
cannot say
Connolly,
enough about this
Cormac.
group. They are a special
Shepherd
team.
was brilliant early, but he didn't lift them on their, didn't lift Angaston on his back like Earlham did.
No.
That's it.
And Fry
Thinking
really
those.
come into it. in
Sean
that third
Childs, the old timer.
He
One of the greats of Barossa
Just-
Light and Gawler football. One
just
of the
deserved.
great people of all
Fry
time.
was responsible for the distribution of 3 goals in that third term.
Isaiah McKenzie limping. It was fantastic.
Came back to the club full time from the Adelaide Crows this year.
Jack Ryan. Yeah, not much sided, but a
Young
talent.
player who really has added a lot.
Yep. Max
Maxie.
Fraser played all of his junior football at Tanunda and shifted at senior coach level. to
Son of
Willaston.
Mad Maria.
Robert and Maria have bred a fairly handy football
Justin
there.
Hoskett, what a recruit
Hoskett.
he's been.
With a little baby as well.
But
They're
a
all bred in.
fantastic year he's had coming to the BLG for the first time. The Maz.
And a young fella too. A lot of talent there. They've already got Max Fraser. They forgot Mazio.
We're getting text coming in to say great broadcast.
Fantastic. Well, one would expect that. Yeah, more than happy to have that.
Only because you were with us, Dan. You are the voice of Tanunda
You are,
football.
I was listening the week before, in Port Broughton, and he was unbelievable.
He is magnificent. He's
Well-
not cheap though. It's costing me a lot of money, Luke.
Seriously.
I will send you an invoice.
I'm doing triple invoices now. Big Zachy East. Luigi Mondello.
And Big Hertz.
Herzig's won 2.
He's earned this.
He's won 2 premierships.
He's done the hard yards.
Both of them here at Tanunda.
Yes, but he's done the hard yards. He went
Was
to
the
North
champion
Adelaide and
footballer
improved
in his
himself
day
as a
at
coach.
Salisbury North.
Yes, went to North Adelaide, improved himself as a coach,
Did
and
his
has come
knee,
back.
but he was a full forward of night.
Yes,
So he coached Gawler
Central.
Gawler Central to a premiership here 10 years ago.
That's right. But he went to North Adelaide, improved his craft, came back to Willaston.
Yeah. People won't remember that he was a full forward of great note 20 years ago.
I can easily imagine him as a full forward.
He was of
He's the
great
type.
note.
Gentlemen. He's, some good words there, Angaston.
Yes.
Paying tribute to all those involved.
Yes. Well spoken,
Well spoken.
Damien Herzig. And here we go. Here the Alpha. Let's go. There he is, the Alpha. He will lead them for the next 5 days, I'm suspecting.
If your pipes are blocked,
Do
they're
not
gonna
call
stay-
TI Plumbing
They're
this
going to
week.
stay blocked.
Look
and
at them go.
They're celebrating that.
What a team.
I know how Willaston celebrate. It's unique, and yeah. But as we watch the Angaston boys, I think they'll learn from this. Tommy Ryan, Jack Miles, both hobbling off.
Yes.
But,
tough day for the Angaston boys, but
tough day.
that is football. Every game has a winner. Every game has a loser.
That's it. Hey, well done, Teek. It's been a fantastic season.
Thank you
Love
for
calling the games
joining
with you.
us.
Thank you
and
very much.
Really appreciate what you
Posey.
bring to the broadcast. Luke?
Thank you very
It's
much.
been a pleasure. Thank
And
you very much.
Can you please tell us a little bit more about your winery?
Ben Murray Wines, yeah. No, it's,
One of the absolute finest wineries in the entire Barossa Valley.
Fiercely independent. Make it myself. Own it with a couple other blokes. And do everything totally sustainable. Grow our own, generate our own electricity, harvest our own water and use it. And it's
Just out of
handmade.
Toronto?
Yeah, we're just right here behind the footy oval up on top of the hill. So
Reds and whites or just reds?
reds and whites, rosé. No sparklings, and it goes all right. So, but it's
The Grenache is superb.
life passion of mine, and we go all right. But we're one of 130 producers here in the Barossa Valley. We do what we do because we love it. We're probably stupid, but it's the fabric of our community, and to that, I'm thinking of all those great growers out there at the moment that are probably drowning their sorrows. We had devastating frost. We lost probably 50% of our crop this year over the last week to frost, and the Australian grape sector has probably lost 20 to 30% total through frost across 3 states, and we're doing it tough out here in the country, and we just continue to keep our chin up, mate, and
That's
do what we do.
something that city people like me wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And I come through the Barossa last night and I could see the little bugs on the trees, and I'm thinking, oh gee, that'd be good for next March, but obviously not.
No, we've had a terrible situation where there's a lot of people have lost their livelihoods. There'll be a lot of suffering.
In the
And
last week.
In the last week.
Is that because
Yeah,
of the warm
the-
days, cold nights?
The frost, mate. Yeah, frost will burn it off. I spent some time with family over in the Riverland and Sunraysia in Victoria. I'm going to Griffith next week, and there's mass destruction in the viticultural business.
Due to frost.
Due to frost, yeah. It's 'cause we're in a drought. Nobody wants to talk about it, but there's bugger all water in the Murray, and we're in a pretty pale
Tell
state.
us more. You've got an audience. Please tell us more.
Yeah, so do yourselves a favour out there if you're watching and listening. Go and
Support your local winemakers.
Support small growers and small family businesses.
Barossa wine growers.
Well, everybody, nationwide. There's a world of hurt going on at the moment
Is that
with the
right?
industry. Yeah, and we're suffering.
Is that something people, people in the city don't know?
No, and
We don't have a clue.
and it's one of those things where we're owner operators. We don't pay ourselves. You just do it out of love. I run 2 other businesses.
Thanks, Sammy.
Sam runs his own business here, doing his AV, but there isn't somebody there handing you a check every month.
Same. I agree. I mean, I'm in the same boat.
You're self-employed. So,
Yeah.
but mate, when whoever controls the weather decides to turn on destruction, you got no choice. And there's grain growers out there. There's probably 20 to 30% grain loss. There's grain dealers and legume dealers that are coming into Australia going, well, are you going to be able to fulfil orders? And unfortunately, there's a huge amount of damage done in South Australia and across New South Wales and Victoria with frost. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. So
A friend of mine who I know quite well, Peter Muscat.
yeah, I know Peter.
Yeah,
Very
and
well, yeah.
they had a lot of damage done with the China and all of that. Has that been repaired?
No, that really affected big business. It didn't affect small. Well, it affected small business in Australia because what it did is it took away the volume leaving the country to end up being compressed into Australia's domestic market.
So the wine industry has been hit over the last 5 6 years.
Belted from pillar to post, mate. Belted from
From
pillar
China and our weather, really.
and politics and
Politics.
understanding of what we need to do. But we're all farmers at the end of the day. But we stand here today. We look at a celebration of community. This is what we do, and we put all those woes aside. And
But
we
it's still
go for
good
one
to
day.
hear what goes on in the community that most people don't know about.
No, exactly. But thanks for giving me the soapbox to stand on. So,
well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean,
indeed.
we're in the Barossa. Let's talk about it.
Indeed. Well, we've got Gather Round coming to the Barossa next year.
Yeah.
There's a big development at Lyndoch. The local footy scene here is outstanding, and the community is growing, and we want to see that continue to happen.
I think most people thought it was coming to Tanunda, in all honesty, didn't they?
Was never in the plan. The development here at Tanunda was always built around being a part of a broader picture of hosting national competitions. So, state-based and national competitions, and growing that opportunity. That all happened 10 years before Gather Round was ever thought about.
Just seeing the facilities here, they're great.
Yeah.
But looking at what Mount Barker do, and they put their portable grandstands up, does Tanunda actually have that facility?
The growth capacity for AFL wouldn't allow Tanunda to host it. Because
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So.
Whereas the new Tanunda would, and I'm thinking maybe somewhere
Lyndoch's
areas
being,
like Windhoek.
Lyndoch's being developed as the place. It's being purpose built for that outlet.
The only place I can think of in the BLG is like Willaston, with that huge area they can put up whatever they want.
But the rooms don't cut it.
No, they don't.
So and as we alluded to before, the Barossa and region, so the Barossa and Light clubs have developed their club rooms. The 3 Gawler clubs are let down by their facilities. And part of their deal of coming in to this league in '93 was to have upgraded their facilities, and they haven't done it.
Okay. I know Willaston are in the process of, because I still speak to people, and they're putting a second oval in, they're bringing the club rooms down, the BMX tracks leaving.
Yeah.
South Gawler, pretty ugly, not good.
It's a hand-me-down. So it's always been hamstrung, and it's not South Gawler's fault, but
they can't do anything about it.
Population grows, and you need investment from your.
But they were going to move, to the new development.
Springfield, absolutely. Yep. But, and as I said before, there's opportunities with the growth of St Ives, the growth at Roseworthy, Concordia. We're talking 20,000 to 30,000 houses going into regions. So there's infrastructure there.
Gawler Central's has got a good setup.
Yeah. I don't think it works at the dog track. So it's just, everything has its own inherent issues. But anyway,
I think Willaston will be good when they get that done.
Yeah.
That could be as good as maybe Tanunda.
Well, let's leave it up to people that are in a far better position than I to do it. But right now,
it's only a discussion.
I've seen an amazing game of footy.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Willaston, premiers for the year. To Angaston, all the best going forward. Have a great summer and come back bigger and better and stronger.
I was trying to get. I spoke to Tyson before the game to try to get him on, but he's obviously very happy, and so I think I'll leave that.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good, Luke. Thank you, mate.
Very much.
Good stuff. You'll see my invoice. Cheers.
Well done, Ben. Yeah, super.